Welcome everybody, it's week 3 of Aegis, how far we've come. I'm Hirsch, and with me, no, this side Ace, that's what Hirsch would say, but I'm not Hirsch, I am Ace, and with me, maybe not the, how would you say this, maybe not the most recognizable name, but definitely the most recognizable face in all our competitive right now, Mr. What, how are you doing?
Hello, Ace. Hello, everyone. I'm doing great.
How are you doing?
Yeah. I have to say hello first. I'm not rude like that. Come on, man.
All right, well, you have officially been promoted from a viewer to caster.
Yeah,
finally. Have you not watched the previous 2 weeks of Aegis?
I did watch every single second.
Okay,
maybe not.
You did watch it. Wait a minute. If you did watch it, what does ACL stand for? What?
ACL. Now that's a hard question.
And it's not Ace. The 8 is not for Ace.
Okay. Is it maybe potentially Aegis Champions League?
Hell yeah, it's Aegis Champions.
Yeah.
You know it, what? The best place for all our competitive right now. You know, we have some of the best
True.
players from all of the regions. So now, what, as a caster, you're not supposed to be, you know, a little bit of bias. You shouldn't be biased, but from watching the previous 2 weeks, do you have any maybe favorite teams? Maybe someone that's exciting to watch?
Yeah, shout out to every EU player that's playing in this tournament. And since we have Victor, Glorious Evolution with 3 EU players, so yeah, that's my favorite team.
Yeah, classic. They maybe, you know, screwed it up a little bit by putting 2 EU casters casting an Americas League, so we're just gonna be biased towards all of the EU players.
Oh, we are not
So-
biased. We are just saying the truth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think we have like the most worlds qualified players, so
Yeah.
it has to be true.
Like
Yeah,
EU's so good, we got world qualified player from APAC. As
Double
an EU
agent.
player.
Double
Yeah, the
agent,
double
yeah.
agent.
Double agent.
If
It's
you know,
too good.
you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah, so let me quickly run back to the standings from Group A, from Group B. I think from Group A we have Azir's Ascended, you know, a little bit of getting ahead of Swain's Flock, while Brahms, Mighty Porus, and Nora's Tea Drinkers little falling behind. So that group is already, you know, kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4 set up. While Group 2, as you said, the Victor's Glorious Evolutions are kind of
Taking over?
They're already 3 wins more than the second team. That's kind of a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a lot. That 71% win rate is a lot, especially considering that the team under them, the second place, is only 28% win rate.
You know, that win rate a little bit skewed by the week 1 of, you know, cross group little, where group 1 kind of had more advantages. But yeah. Anyways, what have you been playing lately? You know, what was, you know, everybody be seeing you on Twitch, but what do you want to play? What, you know?
LOR every day, every single day, 8 hours a day. It's almost a job at this point.
It is
I have to start my 8-hour LOR shift every day.
You are casting right now, so that's technically, I guess, you know, part of the job. You know, we are getting
True.
paid in Aegis coins. Now we are not supposed to, you know, discuss about our agreements with Hirsch and Red, but I'm definitely earning a lot of Aegis coins. I don't know about you, but the Aegis coins are definitely.
Wait, you earn money here?
Oh no, it's Aegis coins. Money, no. Who needs money, bro? We have Aegis.
Well, you earn something?
Wait, you're doing this for free?
Yeah.
Hey, no way. How are you working then if it's for free?
Bro, I got scammed or what?
All right. Well, before we get to our first match, you know what? We have to talk about the boogeyman of the meta. You know, we can't have a
Here we go.
you know,
Here we
our
go.
tournament cast without, you know,
Here
a
we
bit of the meta talk.
Yeah, true.
So, what do you think was the most brought deck today? What?
I mean, there is a deck that feels like it have champions, but it doesn't have champions. Because it's stronger than a deck with champions. And it's called Mythrace.
Hey, no way, miss rates?
Yeah, and if there is a deck without champions that's stronger than a deck with champions, that means people can bring 3 off instead of 1 off. Because there is no restrictions on follower.
That's
So...
yeah, that was actually a very good analysis there. What?
Yeah,
No
I mean,
restrictions,
I haven't like did the maths here, haven't counted, but maybe you can tell us, Ace, how many Mythrace happened.
Bold of you to assume that I've actually counted, but I'm gonna take
Uh-huh.
you know, on a limb, say there's about a 49 miss rate stack, which sounds kind of crazy, you know, because we only have like, you know, 8 teams and each one has like 3 players, but we also count, you know, lineups with in the collapse set, which don't even apply to the 3-person lineup. So
Mhm.
I did some counting, my math. not the best, you know. It's alright. I think about 50% of the field today is just miss rates.
Oh,
So
that's.
I think we're going to be looking a lot of miss rates today. And, you know, me personally, I don't know. Would you rather watch Ionia all day or miss rates all day? What? That's kind
Ionia
of a
all
hard
day.
question.
No, it's
Bro, that was
so
too
easy to
fast.
answer.
Why did
Just
you answer so fast?
Ionia. What is Mithrace? I mean, look, Mithrace could be one-dimensional, right? But I checked some of the lineups, and there is some. I think some player actually felt or predicted that the meta will be a bunch of Mithrace. So since the best counter to Shadow Isles is Shadow Isles, so some of those players playing box with the Mithrace deck. So I think the player with the box will usually win the Mithrace mirror, and that is the only thing that can like happen that's actually interesting in those matchups.
So you're saying that the meta into misrides is going so hard that people are bringing misrates to counter misrates.
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy. I like it how we were talking about some like next level strats and people are just playing misrates with a couple of boxes, man. That's how far we've come, you know. And also there's like the open tomorrow, so you know, if anybody wants to sign up, you're, you know, looking at this league, wants to sign up for a competitive tournament of your own, check out Aegis Open tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be this many misrates. There might be, but me personally, I'm going on a conquest. I'm bringing whatever decks I can find that counter misrates. I'm saying it right now in open air. All those
if you are thinking of playing misrates, be careful. It's raining counters tomorrow.
Now, you know, the counters have been all around, but you know, let's look at our first matchup today and see, you know, if maybe we're gonna see some misrates counter. Maybe I get some inspiration about tomorrow. I checked the schedule. I think our first match is, I checked the schedule and completely forgot, so I'm going to have to check it again, of course. Glorious Evolution, which apparently is your favorite team, even though we're not supposed to have favorites, against Lee Sin's Dragons. And you said you liked Ionia more, so how is it Glorious Evolution here instead of Ionia, eh?
I mean, it's usually Ionia PNZ, no? You never bring Ionia as Ionia. But you bring Ionia
so
with
you're saying you're not a fan of Lee Sin?
Lee Sin? I mean, look, the thing with Lee Sin is he just disrupts our reputation as Ionian player. If you're an Ionian enjoyer and then you see Lee Sin, people just hate Lee Sin, and then they say Lee Sin is broken because he's an Ionia. But you know, if you remove Lee Sin, he will still, from Ionian, just bring him to Shurima, he will still be broken. So I just don't like Lee Sin because he just destroys our reputation as just good Ionian players who are looking for an honest living playing this game.
I'm pretty sure reputation is like Noxus, Shurima, and Noxus, Freljord, but sure. Okay, if it's destroying reputation, it's destroying reputation.
Yeah, let's just look at the schedule. What's happening?
Yeah, we should be getting into the matchup screen right now, where we're gonna be looking at evolutions. I mean, I keep forgetting this. It was Victor Evolutionarist, because you know, people that do the evolution, doesn't matter. First, we're gonna look at Luna, another EU player. Would you look at that? What we are spoiled today to just have EU players all around, and we have Luna from Lee Sin's Dragon, and this deck. What is this deck? What? I feel like this is some new meta, right?
I mean, passage unearned and boxes, you know? It's just the name of the game today. You have more passage unearned, you have more boxes, you're a professional TF drawer that can get those cards when you need them, then you just basically win. I think, even though I don't like Kalista, I really don't like Kalista in this deck. I feel like it actually just counters itself, because Kalista takes 2 board space and it just deals damage for one. So I feel like Kalista's not it, but I can understand why you want Kalista, so you have 3 different decks.
Yeah, maybe the Kalista, you know, and the other 2 players brought like champless, so maybe some restrictions were there, or maybe there are other decks who were champless. But you're right, it's your usual miss rates. But as you said, even before we even look at the decks, we should look at you're doing your homework. Passage Unearned and Box both in the list. So this is one of those you mentioned counter miss rates decks, eh?
Yeah, and 2 Passage Unearned, like Luna just 100% predicted that everyone will be playing Mist Race today, because Passage Unearned in this meta only counter 2 things: Mist Race or Field Rush, and I don't think anyone will be playing Brom set today. So Luna just looked at the meta and was like, yep, everybody playing Mist Race, I'm gonna play Mist Race while countering Mist Race.
Yeah, and also to deny maybe a Harrowing or maybe a Ruination on the other part if we see some mirrors. But yeah, pretty much stock standard. I don't see anything other spiciness other than the Passage Unearned on the box. So, I'm excited to see what the second deck will be here.
Yeah, very excited.
Yeah. Well, you never know what other things can pop out, So yeah, let's go out to the second deck. It's in Shurima this time around, of course. Miss rates, raid color again, as you mentioned, Passage, Box. But how do you like this champion compared to Kalista? What?
I mean, this champion is it's Diddley, of course. Diddley can be played as a bush, so when that happens, it will be very very scary for opponent, because a bush, you don't have no idea what's inside, can get a little bit wonky.
I see all the different kind of bushes that Luna can summon. You're definitely not going to expect the Nidalee.
Yeah, indeed. But actually, Mist Race, there is something that can actually be very exciting that can happen, and even if you are a Mist Race hitter, you will be excited when you see it. And that is when you play the Race Color. And for anybody who doesn't know, Race Color have an elegance effect, and when you play it and hit a Shadow Isles deck in the top deck, you get a Mist Race. So what's exciting is when you play Race Color and you actually top deck one of the 2 cards that are not Shadow Isles, and you miss the elegance.
You're making a fair point, because Luna decided not to go for like any mono SI. Like all of Luna's deck have splashes. This deck has 2 card splashes. Now, yeah. I don't think that's a lot. I've seen like back in the day plunder decks that run up to 6 to 8 non-Bilgewater cards and still hit Allegiance. Even when back in the day when Fearsome was an aggro deck, not this control stuff, I've seen like 3 cards, Pale Cascades or like other cards. But now, even at 2, we're kind of like, you don't have to splash like 2 cards. Yeah. It's like as you said, a little bit of excitement to see if they hit or miss Allegiance.
Yeah, it usually doesn't happen when they miss, but actually Luna played a game, if I recall correctly, last week, a competitive game last week, and she was playing this exact Shuriman deck, and it was Race Color. It was already on board that got played last round, and what happened is Luna tried to Soul Cleave, and it ended up with Race Color just killing itself, summoning 2 ephemeral Race Color and 0 Myth Race, and then the next draw Nidalee just showed up.
Yeah, definitely a backbreaking turn to just not hit Allegiance, especially when you're going to Soul Cleave to double summon the Race Color. But it shouldn't happen, but you never know, man. When you put 2 cards, you're taking your own risk. So I see Ionia Deny, Shurima Rite of Negation. Before we go to the third deck, what? Do you want to try to predict what's the splash for Vandal City?
I mean, what I'm seeing is Denies. We have the Ionian Deny. We have the Shuriman Deny, then the only thing that makes sense, we have the Vandal City Deny. But thing is, I can't remember the name.
Ooh, Puzzling Signpost. See,
oh yeah, that.
Yeah, bro. Vandal cards. Get me on that. I know all about Vandal. Treasure Trash Enjoy right here.
Yeah, I know. I know that your favorite champion is Iordal as well.
Who's my favorite champion?
Iordal from Shadow Isles.
You're the wait. Whoa. Don't say stuff we shouldn't stay on Steam now. Come on. All right, but let's look at the third deck. And would you look at that? What? Both me and you correct. Your usual miss rates, but Champless this time. What? You know, a little bit of listening to you there. So maybe that's why we went with Kalista, so we couldn't have two Champless decks, right? So Puzzling Signpost as the only bundle cards. Do we see anything else spicy here? What? I don't think so.
I mean, one card difference. So I think, if I recall correctly, it's Soul Cleave. Here we play 3 Soul Cleave instead of 2, because we have one less champion. Also, I think this deck have no champions, because no champion is definitely the strongest. And since Signpost is probably the weakest deny of them, so it's like we are trading power here to make all 3 decks equal powers. Like this one is championless, so it's stronger. It has Signpost, which is weaker, so it just basically equal power to the other 2.
Yeah, good point. This is like the worst of the denies we have. You know, deny is just deny. Right of negation can deny everything, but it, you know, has to take a mana gem or kill a unit. And Puzzling Signpost, I believe it only gives the spell back in hand. So
yeah, it's a troll card. It's just a troll card.
Denies just like, you know, not saying no, but saying not right now, you know. Not
Yeah,
yet.
just saying, haha, got you, lol.
But it also does, I think, destroy an equipment and draw. So, you know, a little bit of power there. But would you look at that, what? Today's opponent for Luna, for the Revolutionarist, we have, for Evolutionarist, I keep getting it wrong, Robomaster. The
Robomaster.
Now, Robomaster against Luna is like one of those matchups you see in basically every EU tournament, right? Either it's Aphrodite, L&D tournaments, any grassroots tournaments. It's a tournament. It's a match. It's like the El Clasico of grassroots tournaments. So let's see what Robo brought. So from the get-go, I see no miss rates. What? So I'm already feeling a little bit better. I see LeBlanc, Anar, Darius, and just your good old Overwhelm. What do you think here, what?
Yeah. I mean, here whenever we look at Robo deck, we just have to think, yo, this deck is good, but now we just need to think, how does it feel into Mithrace? Because we are against Luna, 3 Mithrace, we just have to think with that mentality. How good is Darius, Nar, LeBlanc into Mithrace? And the answer is, from my experience, is pretty good.
Yeah.
Overwhelm is really good.
Yeah. If you like, let me choose between which side I would like to be on the field, I would definitely prefer to be not the fearsome. Come. I would prefer the Overwhelm. Yeah. I would prefer to be Robo with the Overwhelm list, because, you know, as much as fearsomes, you know, can pop off with the turn 4 with, you know, just killing your raid color, summoning more. This deck can also pop off, and, you know, you summon an Omen Hawk, you summon a Yadulski Snow Dog, suddenly all your deck is like 50-50, then you have some whirling death, some decisive maneuvers to just push everything, and you're not really relying on any one unit unless it's like really buffed. You kind of like make pressure with like a lot of Overwhelm units, so you can, you know, get through the sides. So let's see what Robo paired it with. So Overwhelm paired with Akshan Varus. Now, from what I remember, you've been a Darkin player for a while. How do you feeling about Akshan Varus though?
I mean, I feel like it's almost same concept as last deck. Last deck is go wide Overwhelm. This deck is go tall Overwhelm. So if it have the word Overwhelm, then you as a Mithrace player should be scared. Even though, if you go tall, Mithrace still have Vengeance. But this deck has Spell, Shield, and Rite of Negation. So it's surely harder for this for the Akshan Varus to get a win against Mithrace. But it's I think it's Akshan Varus' favorite.
Yeah, this is, you know, classic action deck where if you have Akshan on 2, the deck feels really good to play. You know, you're gonna summon Varus, draw Varus from his origin, so it definitely feels strong if you have Akshan on 2. Now, if you don't have Akshan on 2, I feel like it is a little bit wonky and you're struggling to win. But, you know, Robo is a good player, and good players always draw their champion when they need to. So I have I have faith in this. And as you said, you know, double deny, double expense protection, so double deny, double spell shield. That definitely feels good if you can, you know, commit a lethal attack and then have one or maybe even two answers backup, that definitely feels strong from Robo's side. So an overwhelm deck and a little bit of what would you even call this? Like a combo-ish?
I think it's
mid-range, something like that?
Mid-range combo, just makes sense here. I mean, it's just an
also,
auction deck. Auction is auction.
Yes, auction. And rounding up the lineup, following Overwhelm and mid-range Overwhelm, one of the best decks in the meta, Morgana Udyr. How are we feeling about this one, Wad?
I mean, the deck is it's a very standard concept, but the card that Robo have is not standard here. You have the Golden Aegis while playing in Aegis.
Wow, yeah, it's only fitting that he adds one Aegis while playing Aegis, right?
Yeah, it's like he have to, right? But also the strikes number here is interesting because what I usually saw is one single combat, 3 gentleman duel. At least that's what I'm playing, what I'm on right now. So seeing the strikes number is like 3 single, 2 gentlemen, and he also got 1 inner beast to fit all that stuff. So it's very interesting to see, and I wonder how it will actually perform into the myth race. This deck is definitely the weakest though into myth race.
Yeah, I mean, as you said with Overwhelm, after Yaduski, after Omen Hawks, your units are big. I feel like the more strikes are maybe specifically designed to be better into the fearsomes, right? Because turn 4 is one of the big turn 4 or turn 5, one of the big power turns for miss rates, right when they want to soul cleave. Or no, it was the other one? Soul harvest? No, it was soul cleave, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when they want to soul cleave the raid caller, 2 mana single combat is like pretty premium response there. So maybe that's why Robo went for. Maybe that's why he went for triple single and double. Whatever the other one was called. So five strikes. We'll see. As you said, the matchup is not that good because vengeances are like a prime answer for Udyr, right?
I mean, I played the deck, right? The Udyr deck. I faced myth race, and the deck just comes down to one thing at the end. Do you have the 4-cost Beth that copies slow spell? You have it. You have another unit. You counter everything. If you can keep Beth alive in this matchup, then you are basically hard winning, because with 1 Rammus stance, she copies it, so you use 1 Rammus stance, you can play 2 Rammus stance. What that means is harrowing bye-bye.
Yeah, and now that you see the decks roll with a little bit of counter miss rates and Luna with the miss rates, what's your prediction here, Watt? Ooh, I already see some spoilers there.
The prediction is, I mean, Robo should easily win 2 games with Overwhelm, so I assume 1 deck will get banned. So he is guaranteed 1 win with Overwhelm, 2nd win with Udyr. It's gonna depend on how the game goes. If he found the best survive. So I think Robo have a better chance here.
Yeah, and apparently you, me, and our GOAT Red agree. We all think that Robo is gonna get the win. But look at that. Wow, the community thinks that Luna with the raid caller is gonna win. What's happening? What's happening here? What? Apparently the community likes seeing fearsomes, eh?
Or maybe the community are not thinking of the image as Robo versus Luna, but they are thinking as the Dragons versus Victor, Maybe they are just looking at the bigger image.
The hate towards Ionia bigger than the hate towards miss rates. Okay, so
apparently, yeah.
Now Hirsch usually has me try to guess the bans here, but this feels like it would be pretty easy from Robo to just ban a mistrace deck, right? But if you're from Luna's side, now what? I know that this wouldn't be you in a scenario where you would bring triple fearsome, in this imaginary land. I'm not calling you a fearsome player, but if you would bring it, what would you ban out of Robo's side? So you have the Morganas, the Overwhelms, or the Akshan on 2. What are you banning here?
I think you have to ban Darius here with no second thought.
Darius, eh?
Because it's like, with Darius, it's doomed. With Akshan, if your vengeance goes through into one of the champion, you're usually winning as Mithrace. And with Udyr, it's just like, yo, Udyr is just there. If he have bats, you just kill bats and you win the game. Udyr is definitely the easiest. Auction is like 50-50. Overwhelm is just insta lose.
Yeah, as you said, the Blade-Bound Berserker is also like 3 power, so it can be easily removed, right, with Soul Harvest, so... I'm kind of there to agree with you that, you know, it is probably the weakest specifically into Fearsons, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, I can also try to predict, because, you know, I actually, for once, I don't have the script. I actually don't know who's gonna, you know, win, who's gonna lose, and what are the bans are.
Okay.
So, I'm also kind of, you know, getting pulled towards that Overwhelm ban. You know, when I was thinking about anti-Fearsons, anti-Mithrace, I was also thinking about Overwhelm Bring. And would you look at that? Perfect guess. Overwhelm ban from Luna's side.
And Robo banned Nidalee. Just to prove a point.
A little bit of, you know, personal ban. We know Luna.
Yeah, he's proving a point here.
A big Nidalee enjoyer, so just removing that Nidalee over there, you know. Even though you said the most non-SI card, so technically the most chance of missing allegiance, but Robo doesn't care about that. Robo is all about the mental warfare from the beginning. Okay, another question before we get into the games very soon here, Vlad. Would you start with Udyr or Akshan? Now we know that Robo is starting with Akshan. Would you have started with Akshan?
I don't think no.
So starting with the better deck.
I mean, I have a strategy here that I like to start with the weaker deck.
Okay, let's see the mulligans here. So I see a Raid Caller already on Luna's hand. We didn't see the predict, so Luna's hand already looks kind of good. You know, you have the engines going on with the Raid Caller. You have some removal. While on the other side, I don't see Action on 2, and still no Action on 2.
Vagabond on 3 is like a savior. Not the best thing, yet not the worst thing. Here,
okay, well, after looking at this opening hands, who do we prefer here? Like I see a Vagabond, as you said, a Varus, but on the other side, just Raid Caller and Vengeance. What do we feel like at this, you know, from the mulligan who's like ahead in the game right now?
I feel like both of them are equally, like equal in like the advantages. It just because here from Robo side we have the landmark, the action landmark, the Warlord Palace. We definitely need that to take as fast as possible. From Luna's side we have Race Caller, but we don't have something else with Race Caller because usually you need Iron Legionnaire or you need Soul Cleave to like get ahead. So it's like both of them are I think equally on track right now.
Yeah, both of them are doing what their deck wants to do, right? Luna is playing Mithrace, and we saw Varus on 4 immediately just slamming down. Not the worst fearsome blocker when you think about it. A 3-4, not that bad.
Yeah, surely not bad to defend those Mithrace before they get too big to one-shot Varus.
And of course, with the Varus, you know, origin, we still get to draw another Varus, and we already see a second Varus in hand. So Robomaster potentially staring at a triple Varus hand down the line.
Yeah, right now Robomaster hand is very good.
Oh no, action
again with the no action. I mean, he still have time. Right, as long as action shows up with the palace finishing, then we are good as an action player. And from the other side, as Luna, Luna needs something, man. Like something to not run out of juice with that deck.
I mean, it looks like a lot of pressure for now, right? Robomaster wouldn't like to block. Going for the Varus spell. Okay, so immediately shuffling a Varus back in the deck and trying to thin out this board a little. Going for the Callista pull first, you know, trying to get her off the board, and also swinging with our Vagabond. Maybe just, you know, trying to get the weapon back just to take over the Horde as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the plan right now. He's trying to tick, you know? He's trying to finish that palace as fast as possible into the Horde. When he goes for the greedy play.
Robo being a greedy little Ooh, okay.
Oh, and he gets punished for it.
Oh, the double. What was the spell called?
Mark of the...
Mark of the Isle. Right.
Yes.
Good one. So double Mark of the Isle punishes a lot. And look at the hand from Robo now. Now it's looking kind of bleak just by losing that one trade. Now another Vagabond, that would mean our court pops, so we'll get another predict. Well, on the other side, I feel like Luna is just playing more misrates. Okay, deciding to go for, removing a unit first, because we don't have too much fearsome attackers, but this raid callers, they're 4-3, they can push some damage.
Yeah, and right now, after what happened in that with that Varus, it just feels like our hand is very awkward. Like, if this prediction that's gonna happen with the Palace right now misses, we might be looking into game, actually. Like, Robo needs the prediction. He have to hit exactly what he needs right now. And that is auction. He have to hit the auction, he have to play the auction, and he finds it!
You cannot run from absolution.
Wow. That's very good. Oh,
Okay,
I think he did this.
A little bit of connection issues there. I was just talking with myself for the past 2 minutes, I guess. Oh, what happened? What? Get me to speed. How
No,
do you get
I think
here?
we heard you until like the last second.
Oh, okay. But
So-
how did we get Akshan? What happened?
The Palace, the Warlord Palace saved us.
No, so Robo hit. Okay, let's see if that's a little bit too late to hit, or is it just enough time for the
I thi-
Akshan here?
Yeah, it's actually quite tricky here. I mean, if auction didn't show up, the game would have been so awkward for Robo. But right now, there is chance, there is hope coming to Robo right now. Even though he played Absolver right now very weirdly, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that play.
Okay, summoning the Zolani immediately down as well, just trying to, push maybe some damage. Luna is looking at some very important decisions here. Does she trying to, leave the board as small as possible to do a decent harrowing? Or are we just gonna see the landmark here?
Whoa.
Okay, so this
Whoa.
kind of makes me think that we're gonna go for a harrowing.
Yeah, looks like it.
We are thinning our board a lot here and also buffing all of the misrates, or maybe considering the decision. Yeah, this is like quite a hard of decision, right? You don't want to overcommit to a harrowing and then get denied and just lose the game on the next swing. But also, will Luna even have enough pressure without the harrowing is the real question.
Yeah, it's like you either go for vengeance. I think it's either go offensively with Soul Cleave or you go defensively with vengeance. But the thing is, even with vengeance, what do you even vengeance here? Shulani, she just turned into a weapon. Can be summoned back.
Oh, and if you do the kill the auction, maybe?
It's
Okay, goes for the Soul Cleave.
Yeah, I think
So
it
this
has
is
to
just
be.
very offensively, right?
Yes, this is.
So this is this is saying no deny Luna wins next turn with a harrowing, right?
Yeah, it's like we have to look at the top deck here. And counting
Yeah, we see the
auction.
swing.
Auction now strike to be at
Okay.
3. Turn
can buff it
count
too.
will be at 2. And
So
then
it's
we can use a
ooh.
spell
Wait a
at
minute.
1. Actually, with our hand, I don't think we have enough time even for the auction horde. If Luna went for the harrowing.
Actually,
Looks
Luna
like-
can also decide to play 2 mistrades, right, and still have like a vengeance. Oh wait, we can pop the horde. Oh, but we cannot draw yet.
You can
Okay,
pop it
so are we gonna see
immediately.
the harrowing or double misrate? Harrowing or double misrate? If Luna plays double misrate, still has mana open for vengeance, so maybe that's also the call. No, just slams it down.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Okay, there we go. So no deny, and that's a 5. So we played the landmark last year. Oh, and it's not even the strongest that's died yet, because not enough has died, right? Only 3 died the whole game.
Yeah, it was very weird. Like, why would we go for harrowing while filling our board at the same time? But I think Rulas was just playing around the existence of a deny, but Robo definitely didn't have it.
Oh, yeah, trying to,
he's just-
leave the options open, right, to see if they want to
Whoa.
play around. Ooh, double strike though.
Sadly, we cannot
Big strike
choose one of
production.
them because we don't have any equipped units.
We do survive here, right? Oh wait, do we survive here? Wait, do we have equipped units? Wait, did Robo just die?
Yes.
Oh, well, that was kind of anticlimactic. I was so excited that Robo survives, but apparently he doesn't. Wait, 9 plus 4 is 13, and 13 is more than 12, according
True.
to my math. Would you look at
Your
that?
math, I think your math is correct here.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that complicated, but apparently Luna did pull it out, a little bit of, trying to play with both kind of hands there, trying to also be able to pivot if there was denied to have the landmark down, but also trying to win, and it paid off, did the thing, the miss rates did their thing, and apparently Robo not that good of a counter deck here with the auction, especially when you don't draw auction on 2, right?
Yeah, especially when you don't draw auction at 2 and when your Varus dies without even using a vengeance.
Okay, let's see if Robo just runs it back again with the Varus and maybe try to draw action on 2 now, or maybe he switches decks. After a loss, maybe we're like, just give me something else. I'm not sure what kind of. Well, I do know what kind of player Robo is. If there was a Vi in this, he would just slam the Vi again and again. But
but it's interesting. Like from Luna's side, what do you think Luna will pick here? Like a lot of prosperous option for Luna.
Auction. Wait, hold on. We have a game on our hand.
Wait. Okay, quick. Do you think this is Ionia or Bandle City?
It's what they won, so they only have Bandle City left.
Oh.
But you could actually tell it's Bandle City by the way by this card. See, it's doubled with Bandle, so you're technically running 4 Bandle cards in this deck, technically, right?
Huh?
Because the glare is double region. It's SI and Bandle, so technically you're running 4 Bandle cards here.
You know what's also in Shadow Isles and Bandle City?
No, I do not know.
Your favorite deck,
I do not know any deck combination that's SI and Bandle. There is no such thing except this one right here. Okay, this time though, Akshan.
Yeah,
but Luna has the combo Soul Cleave and the Raid Collar.
Only part that's missing from that combo is the attack token.
Fair point.
And we greed, holy.
Well, trying to push as much damage as possible, right? You cannot just sit back and wait for the Raid Collars and miss rates to just become 50 power and just kill you in one turn. Just going on the offensive. I feel like that's like the main part how you beat Fearsome, just make them block and stuff. And we see it attacking with everything, even the 2-1.
Yeah, and somehow this 1-1 auction is causing troubles.
Okay, takes the whole hit down to 13. Ooh, okay. This will turn into like a fun game. Okay, so no attack token, but still playing the.
Wait, puzzling signpost? Oh.
Oh wait, no wait, that was puzzling signpost there.
Oh, come on.
Oh, another raid caller off the top. And I think we're just gonna play a bunch of miss raids. Okay, this is getting kind of out of hand if you ask me. Why is there 5-6 power units on the board all with Fearsome? What's happening here? We're gonna have to be forced to do a lot of blocking from Robo's side.
That's a turn 5,
Yeah, we already seen Robo being a little bit greedy with his blocks and attacks, last game. So there's a possibility where he leaves like 3 units, 3 miss rates hitting the Nexus, which is 18, and then this Markov dial can just end the game this turn. Robo needs to be very careful this turn.
Yeah, and especially how we started this turn with playing the swinging glaive on auction, and I feel like our mana was way more valuable than just using them on auction. I can see it to make auction a fearsome blocker, but man, do we needed 6 mana this turn instead of 5?
Yeah, it's gonna be really. I mean, there is decisions. You know, he can. Okay, so just going for buffs. I think we're just going to flip the. Oh wait, you
Oh,
can summon a. What's the 5/2 called? Something.
Sand Charger.
Oh, there you go. Nice one. Let's see if Shuriman cards, you know them, eh?
Yeah, when it comes to Shurima, no problem.
Okay, do we go for that? Yeah, Sensor Charger. Okay, nice.
Okay,
There we go.
now it looks way less scuffed.
Oh, Robo can still get greedy now. Hold on. Okay, action block. Okay, not getting greedy. I like this. Oh, wait, that's greedy.
Oh, no, that's greedy. No. I don't like that.
What? So, okay. Okay, so Robo deciding not to be greedy with his blocks here. Action swing, action hits.
I love that. I love how Robo played that one. Because think about... No. We might lose an Absolver here.
There is Absolver, but you have to commit it now after we see Markov Dial.
Yes,
So, which means no Absolver.
I don't like that.
Now this is taking the action landmark just as fast as possible because we're gonna get lucky find from the weapon, so we can do something with this Varus here. Maybe grant it Overwhelm. Is that maybe what we're looking for? Maybe Spell Shield.
6 Spell Shield would be the best here.
That's what he can roll, and he rolls Challenger. Okay, I mean maybe we can find some value. He's not
Luna
that
had
far
have
from
nothing.
Leveling as well. Oh,
How far are we
there you go,
talking?
that's something. Well, I see the trigger, so it should be like 2-3 more spells.
I think
action is pretty good.
I think Varus shows that arrow and he is at like 5 out of 7, maybe, or 4 out of 7.
That arrow shows up when people are usually more than half the way. And look at that, he levels.
Just one off. Wow.
Plate. Yeah. Oh, and we don't get the horde popping before we attack, which is like pretty important. But Luna doesn't have any interactions in hand, which is very lucky for Robo here.
Yeah, it's very sad. I think Robo could have actually secured lethal with
They had another. Well, they had the thing, right? The
spell shield.
The Absolver from last round, right?
Yeah, but still 1 mana off.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, but they could have popped the horde and maybe not play the weapon. Yeah, it would definitely give them more option if they didn't play the thing. But there's less misrates on the board now, so. But I feel like Robo still might need deny because this arrow is looking mighty juicy for next turn.
Wait, actually, now that I'm seeing it, if we didn't play we create block last turn without Varus, this turn we play action. Double Absolver on action, and then we immediately pop the Spell Shield. We would have 2 Overwhelm, and Varus would be like a lot of power.
Varus would have good point, because Varus would have been maxed out because he didn't strike, right? When he strikes, he goes back to his base stats. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
Good catch, Watt. But getting some info on the other matches, we see White Rebellion from Lycian's Dragons getting 2-0 against Q of Atis Domina and Never Walk Alone. So the Dragons already 2-0 in the other match, and Luna 1-0 up here. So looks like the Dragons are getting an early lead here. What?
Whoa!
Another update. Embrooks 2-0 Salty Simon. So that means Wait, that means we were wrong with our prediction. So the Victorious Evolution just lost to the Lycian's Dragons 4-0 in the 2 different matches. And Robo surrenders as well. So that's a clean 6-0 wipe. Holy. What just happened? I guess Robo didn't draw the deny, right?
No, 2 games, no denies.
Yeah, so and that's it. Luna just takes 2-0 against Robo. Well, what? Yeah, kind of just misrates play like that, eh? Just play some misrates, play some raid callers, your opponent struggles. Slam a harrowing, right?
Yeah, no problem. Want to be professional at the game, just play misrates.
Well, they do still have to draw those harrowing. But as we saw in game one, Luna had double harrowing, and Robo, with the no auction on 2, just didn't have enough power to push through, and took some greedy attacks to try to compensate for that, but didn't work out in the end. And game 2, kind of, I feel like the same story, right? What?
I mean, game 2 we got an auction, we got a very early auction, and we popped our palace way faster. A little bit of misplay from Robo, but yeah, it is what it is.
They only call it a misplay because the end was different. There was no buffs from Luna. In a different world, it's called limit testing. It's not misplay. It's limit testing. Seeing
Okay.
how far can Robo push. The fine line between misplace and 5 heads plays. It's just limit testing. It's never actually misplay. Trust.
Yeah, and as every single person in this world know, it's the best time to limit test. It's just to limit test while you are on an official stage. Like, this is the time where you actually just start limit testing. Like, you playing in your ranked game? No, you don't limit test that. You go play with your friends, challenge some scrims? No limit test. You go to the ACL games, you be like, yep, that's it. That is my time to limit test. Also, Ace, what does ACL stands for?
You cannot pull those on me. I am the host here, bro. ACL? That's like one letter away from ace, I'm just missing the L because I never take L's. Yeah, that's how that goes. That's how that
I mean,
goes.
ACL could technically be ace if you're like eating something. Like, if you're eating something and you say ACL, it will just sound like ace.
Yeah, I guess. So with that, I think we're heading to break. We saw the Lee Sin's dragons, kind of demolished. I'm trying to find words to not sound that harsh, because the glorious evolution, we're a little bit fond of them because they're all you, but they kind of got demolished here, eh? What?
Yeah, they got misraced. Like, just my misraced pulled up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, man.
Yeah, and with that, I think we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go wash our eyes after all the misrates we were seeing, and hopefully for round 2, no misrates. But if it is misrates, we're still gonna be here. So don't worry, guys. And I don't know. See you after a short break. Don't leave anywhere. You. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody. Week 3, Aegis, ACL. What does ACL stand for? What quick?
Um,
That was not quick enough.
Oh.
You get a minus. 3 minuses, and you're out of here. Getting a 15%
what?
paycheck. 15%.
I'm not even getting
deduction from your
anything.
Paycheck.
I'm not even getting paid anything.
You're gonna start paying us.
What? No, we ain't doing that in here, man.
That's how that works, man. You have to act fast, you know. So week 3, game 1, you know, I mean round 1, we saw some miss rates, some clean sweeps, some shenanigans right there. So, you know, hoping we don't get to see the same thing, but yeah, how do we feel about those miss rates that we witnessed? How excited you are about the rest of the night, of the tournament, of the meta with those miss rates?
Just
So
one
excited.
word. You know, I just have one word. Interactive.
Elaborate. What's interactive?
The gameplay of Myth Race is very
Right.
interactive.
Okay. Yeah, technically it is interactive, you know, so it's not that it's that bad. But yeah, that's going behind us. We're now moving into second game. You know, we got Monkeys against Vanguard. So, you know, if you got to pick your favorite, just based on the name, we're going to talk about favorites again. You know, do you like Misfortune more or Garen more? That's the real question, you know?
Okay, look. You're asking Misfortune or
against
Garen. But here is the thing, though. They are not Misfortune. They are Misfortune powder monkeys.
But there's also Garen Vanguards, right? You know, the elites, the stuff like that.
Yeah, so Garen just automatically loses this one. But if we start looking at the players in the teams, then it will start becoming different, you know.
Nah, you're just a Demacia hater. Classic Ionia gamer hates Demacia because it's, an honest mid-range deck that just wants to slam your face. That's as far as it goes, And Misfortune deck, historically, I think the best success of a Misfortune deck was. Do you want to say Pirates or do you want to say Scouts? What's like the most.
Scouts, my beloved.
Yeah, I feel like Scouts is more signature for Misfortune, right? Because in Pirates she's just used because she's just used as a 3-mana 3/3 that deals 1 when you attack. A glorified what's that 1-mana 1/1 called? Yeah, Crackshot Corsair.
Bro said like he's just got a message from the stars with the name.
Yeah, bro, I have a little bird whispering in my ear.
Okay.
I know it's not your bird that's on the balcony. This is a different kind of bird. So, I feel like Scouts is like the Misfortune deck. So even Misfortune would agree that Demacia is good. What?
Bro, waking up in 2020 after the Tide Scholar expansion and just playing Scouts all day was just peak. Like I'm still attached to that memory. Peak? Someone say peak?
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 But we are hoping to see some peak gameplay, Peak
That's
gameplay.
for sure.
We are gonna get into decks real soon. I think we're gonna be following. Wait, let me quickly check also where these players on the standings. What do we have here? So we have Garen's Vanguards against Misfortune Powder Monkeys at the last place of the groups. So I feel like this is definitely a game where they have to, maybe start their comeback, eh?
Yeah, they have to pop off here.
It's maybe not do or die yet, right? There's still some games to be played. It's not over if they lose, but they definitely need to start getting some wins under their belt. Otherwise, then they might be in a little bit of a pickle, as the kids say nowadays,
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Group 2 thingy is that the Glorious Evolution is so far ahead that even if you have 1 win or 2 win, you can still make a comeback.
No,
second place is still...
Remember that Lee Sin's Dragons did just 6-0 the Glorious Evolutionists,
True.
We did watch that with a bunch of fearsomes, bunch of shenanigans there, which, is the usual. So I feel like this is definitely a chance for both teams, basically, right? Even for Garen's Vanguard or Misfortune Powder Monkeys, get a win under their belt, try to, separate themselves from the bottom and maybe try to get to the top 2, which, for now it looks like it's already set to be Victor, Glorious Evolution, Lee Sin's Dragons, but, there's still a lot to play. Even today, after this, they still have to play each other twice. I mean, there's two matches in that group to be played for each team, so definitely still a lot of ground.
A lot of time
to cover. Yeah,
for sure.
Better start early than never, right? Is that a word? No. Better start late than never, right? Better start late than never? That was the saying?
Yeah. How did we get
It's
here?
better to start. It's better to start than not start at all.
Okay.
Or if you're starting, you know what? This is reminding me of that quote that was the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now. So what? Go plant a tree outside, and for the Garen for the Garen Vanguards and Misfortune Powder Monkeys, the time to start winning is now. You have to win this match. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Yeah.
I saved it.
You said a lot of words, that's for sure.
Hype them up, man. You gotta hype them up, Now they feel like they have to win,
Yeah, but we still haven't answered the very first question. Who are you predicting to win?
Oh, we're gonna get to the prediction. We're gonna get to prediction. Don't worry about it. First, we have to get to the decks. We have to see who we're following and what they're playing. Okay, I know we're starting with fearsomes, but bear with me. Okay, bear with me. What? First, we are following Night Shadow from the Garen Vanguards, right? So first deck, I'll let you say it once, so I don't have to say it again. What do we have for first deck?
I mean, it's Smith Race, no champions. So arguably the strongest version, but he doesn't have the vision of I'm gonna face Mithrace, so he doesn't have the boxes. Actually, he have the boxes, but he doesn't have the other spell, the 3-cost spell. The name slipped my mind. What was it? Can you help me here, Ace?
Passage and Earn?
Yes, Passage and Earn. He just play boxes, doesn't play Passage. I think I can see it. It's because Passage is very specific. It's just here to win against Mithrace and like the other deck that no one plays is the Sid Broom. So yeah, he plays 2 boxes, so it's like he's safe. And the good thing is, when I look down, there's different cards in Shadow Isle, so it actually just give me hope of how the set will go.
I see that little bit of harrowing right there, but not only big harrowing, we also have baby harrowing. Harrowing returns,
Yeah, the baby harrowing.
Doesn't summon a lot of units. It's only 1, unless, it's a raid color, then you hit a legion, summon 2 units. But it also lowers your opponent attacks by 1, so, if they have a lot of 3-power units hoping they can get blocks, suddenly they can't, and you also summon a unit. So it's like a nice little way of getting through those mid-rangey, matchups that you could have with this deck. But moving on, now finally what? We are out of the fearsome curse, and look at this banger. Nidalee Wingsgiving. But that's not only that, what? I see so much spice, Valley of Imitation, Mini-Morphs, Aloofs. What is happening here, what?
He just have it all. I don't know how he fit all that stuff in here, but he said, you know what? He's like, he's shopping at the moment. He's like, give me this and that and that and that. He's just picking stuff that is good, I think it's just good. Like, Nidalee never made sense to me. Like the champion and bushes and transform and this and that. So I think this is good.
Well, I love bushes, and let me go a little bit on a tangent here. If you're ever going grocery shopping, never go hungry, because you're gonna buy too much stuff you don't need. And I feel like Nut Shadow did exactly that. They were hungry to deck build, and I feel like they kind of slammed the 2 of everything. I see 2 of Value of Imitation, but then also 2 of Changelings. Basically overall doing the same thing. When you transform, they also transform into that. I see 2 Aloofs right there. Maybe if it can hit a harrowing, just removes a harrowing from the hand, but not a lot of top end. You do run 3 tycoons, but only 1 towering Hierophant, 1 elephant, so not a lot of power in the top end, not counting that big game tycoon. So it's really counting on that early to mid game, spikes with with the knock attack, with transforming and Valley of Imitation copying that transform, and a lot of kind of like 2 boxy options. With I see Concologist there, I see Portal Pioneer, and then also like 2 Quicksands, 2 Rite of Negation. So it feels like definitely went to shopping and just bought too many things that you weren't sure if you need them or not.
Yeah, but as you said, you only have 1 elephant. But hear me out though. If you are a professional Nidalee player, and you are about to play big game tycoon, you just need to believe in the heart of the card, knowing that this big game tycoon will give you the elephant.
No, yeah, I guess if you're a good player, you just do it. I also am a big fan of the Bristlehawk. I think it was the 1-drop. When you see an ally transforms, it becomes from a 1/2 a 3/3. +2/+1, but also when you transform the unit with Wingsgiving, it gets to keep that +2/+1 buff. So if we get to better 2-drop, a better 3-drop maybe, it can scale up and it provides a little bit of bigger power spike in the
it's definitely good. Like, I think right now anything that have power, like base stats of 3 power, it's just good in this meta. You need a lot of 3 power for... If any dog's running around 3 HP, any snow dogs, Udolski, you need to kill it immediately. Any fearsome units, you need to 3 power to be able to block them. So any unit right now with 3 power is just good.
Yeah, we are gonna see the 3rd deck as well, but I'm honestly kind of a fan of just Nidalee in general. I was a big fan of Wingsgiving last season. I mean, it did have the Risu as a powerful 5 drop that you can just slam down and then transform, and just so much power. I love it. This season, no Risu, but I feel like Nidalee can still do some damage, man. Nidalee is just strong, but let's check it out. Third deck, Riven Victor.
Victor.
Now this can grow, right? Victor indeed. What do you think here about?
This deck is like the Victor, at Arcane Finale, he just lost his mind. He's just going as aggressive as possible. Here you have the B-Bot, you have the Armor Gearhead, you have Victor and Neandroid, all augmented cards, all like created cards from Victor spell Ballistic Bot, or if we look at like everything that's in the Riven package and that creates stuff, it's also good because it gives them power. Not only that, it also activates the elusive ambush spell. So it's just a very solid concept. Usually we see Victor with Ionia stuff, with late game stuff. First was with Heimer, now it's with Set. But this deck, it's still like, it plays for Victor, and I think it plays for Victor even more than the Ionian because you just like the created stuff, and since everything you create is almost 1 cost, so in Victor level this deck just takes over because everything costs 0.
Reject Ionia, embrace the Noxus Empire, right? Just go Smorg.
Embrace the glorious evolution.
No, the glorious... Well, it's not evolution, the glorious Damacian... Not Damacian, the glorious Noxian power, the Empire. But yeah, as you said, Victor Riven, this deck can definitely explode. I really like the addition of Elixir of Wrath, because I feel like, a lot of... unquote Robo the Goat with this one. I think he said Elixir of Wrath just feels like a fervor in this kind of decks, where it's just a 1 mana push 3 is just a better fervor. And you know what? I kind of agree. People would say, oh, but you have to hit. If Riven Victor isn't hitting, how are they winning anyways? So I feel like Robo was onto something there. Elixir of Wrath is just 1 mana fervor.
I mean, look at the numbering here. We have 8-1 cost, we have 9-2 cost. So if you are not going very wide, then something must be going wrong.
No, fair point. Maybe we are getting something removed. But let's see the opponent. From the Misfortune Powder Monkeys, we got Bruno, and usually we don't talk about Bruno, but here, me and you, we are gonna talk about Bruno. And Bruno's first deck, I think we already talked about this, the previous best of 3 Overwhelm WOD.
Yeah, push. Just push, just play Overwhelm, embrace your inner Recorex.
Yeah, I feel like this might even be like card for card from what we saw Robo Master in the previous best of 3, right?
Yeah, indeed. I think it is, I tried to focus on the card numbering, and I think it's the exact same. It's a solid deck right now. I think it beats most of the meta. Like Shadow Isles, it beats for sure because you are too wide for them. It's against Ionia, you're also too aggressive for Ionia to make them scale as much as they want. So yeah, overall very solid deck, and in a very good spot competitively right now.
Yeah, as you already said for the previous best of 3 as well, decent matchup into Fearsomes. And look at that, the second deck, what? Do you think this is a Zeralia? It's Ionia Shurima. Do you think this is a Zeralia what?
No, that have to be Talia Zilzillion.
No, I don't think it's that. Before we go to the second list, I think, with Whirling Deaths and Decisive Maneuvers, it definitely can win games when it shouldn't win. But I feel like we've all played against this or as Overwhelm, so we should kind of already know how decisive maneuver can be, So
yeah, so something very interesting also about this deck is that just before this tournament started, I was playing a ladder game and I faced an 800 LP player, so he was pretty high, and he actually opted into Noxian Fervor in that deck, in that Darius Nar LeBlanc deck, and it just started to make me wonder. Is like, first off, how can you find in Noxian Fervor? Secondly, why would you need Noxian Fervor? Like, is the deck really needs that card to be able to win? Like, does it usually leave the Nexus to 2-3 HP to try to win, or was my opponent just...
As I said for the previous deck we saw, what if we just play Elixir of Wrath as a 1 mana? The thing, you know? We just play 1 mana. But what? It's not a Zirelia, it's not Shen Sivir, and it's definitely not Talia Zillion. It's Akshan Sivir. Only 2 trees. And would you look at that? What's that 5 cost card I see there? What?
Oh, it's that the Rune Runner?
Ruin Runner, my beloved. So
is that the card with the camels? Love camels, man.
How would this deck win? What? How are we winning with this deck?
You know, to be honest, before we shifted into that deck, I was 100% sure that it was a new deck that's coming up. It's the Set Lilia. Like, it's the deck that plays 3 trees, plays 3 Rootbound, and plays the 3 of Rite of Passage. It's basically just Talia Zillion without Talia Zillion. But right now, I'm confused.
Well, don't be confused a little, bro, because we have a classic action deck. If they draw action on 2, they're gonna most likely be in a good position to win the game, because other than action on 2, classic stuff, you know, Darking Halberd, Swinging Glaive, we all know the usual, you know, some gifts from your Necton, as you said, your favorite card, the Camel on top for some overwhelm, but Sivir can just come down, spread those keywords, you know, we have Flurry of Fist there, so we have ways to give double attack, we have Absolver, ways to give overwhelm, and we have Spirit's Refuge. A lifesteal? Yes, please. And to combine all that, all those 2 decks before, we're looking at good old mid-range Morgana Udyr.
And look at that. If you are playing Aegis, you have to play Golden Aegis.
Oh yeah, also to point out the fact that you mentioned last time we see the list, single combat, 3 off. I feel like this is kind of starting to gain popularity apparently, what?
Yeah, it looks like it. People just don't want to give your unit HP, they just want to trade.
2 mana strike, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, also Badger Bear, a card that I have not seen in a while. But I think it's people are actually, again, starting to appreciate anything that's, say, +3 power.
Yeah, pretty decent blocker. Yeah, pretty decent blocker in that 4/4 body, right? It's just early game it can even block 2 misrates. Okay, let's see the prediction here. Apparently, you and me are disagreeing here. What do I see here? So I see me and the community going for the monkeys, and you and the red going for the vanguards. So apparently me, I'm a person of the people, you know, I don't believe in the government at all. So, but you
Shout out to Red. Shout out to Red, he knows what's up.
Now, you said before we started, I remember you said, misfortune over Garen. So what happened here? Why did we change the vote there?
Hey, I said that, but I also said let's look at the players first.
All right, then let's see the players in that specific matchup. So we have Raidcaller, Nidalee, Riven Victor on the side of Night Shadow for the Garen Vanguards, and facing them, we don't talk about Bruno, but here we do talk about Bruno. From Misfortune Powder Monkeys, Udyr Morgana, Akshan Sivir, and Overwhelm. All right, you know the drill, Wad. What are the bands? Prediction time. What are we predicting here? This is kind of hard.
It really is, man. It really is, but I think if I was Night Shadow, I would have liked to see this Darius gone. Because Darius, I think, just have a favored matchup into all our 3 decks.
Yeah, I could see it. Also, Darius, just has like the straightforward plan of just playing Omenhawk and Yadulski and then just overwhelm and just winning. Well, you have to, try harder with the action, and also have to draw action on too, So I can see that part. How about on the other side? How about if you were Bruno? You see
if I were Bruno, I would. Bro, I mean, look at that. This race is so strong, it just plays 2 Shadow out at this point. It's like, his deck have to go out, man. Because it's like...
Shadow Isles.
If I'm like Bruno, I'm Morgana Udyr, or Action Silver, I'm having the worst day of my life if I face this race. So this one is need to go out.
Yeah, especially if they caught a glimpse of Robo in the previous best of 3, right? When they played Akshan and Udyr right in the miss rates and just got bodied. So yeah, I can see that. Honestly, miss rates, but I'm not gonna think the same as you. I'm thinking we're gonna see a Victor Riven ban. I feel like Bruno has like a lineup and a little bit packed there to feel confident into the miss rates, and I don't know if that's the correct call. I don't know if you can counter miss rates. I don't know if you should counter miss rates, but I think that Bruno is feeling confident here and he will go for the Riven Victor ban. And I was wrong. Would you look at that? But you were also wrong, Juan. See, you're both wrong. Let's go.
I got one right. I got one right.
Doesn't count.
What?
No.
Hey, one right is one right. Come on, man.
No. We're already in a different screen. We're already in game. We're already moving. What? It doesn't work like that. And I see Omen Hawk on one side.
Yeah.
That's a lot of birds. Wait, that's a lot of birds, one.
Okay. Is that after Mulligan?
I don't know. We'll see right now. Alright, let's see the mulligans. How many birds do we have? 3 birds from the side of Bruno, a Whirling Death, and 3 sisters. And on the other side of Night Shadow, I see double Wings Giving, a Knock Attack, Bristle Slot.
More birds!
Oh, another bird. Holy, what's happening with the birds on Bruno's side? Is that 4 birds?
Yeah, that's 4 birds.
Bro is collecting a whole flock of birds. Okay, so are we gonna see a Wings Giving
and more birds?
That's such a... What's happening with the birds, bro? What the fuck?
What birds? Is that Misfortune Powder Monkeys or Swin Flocks? What's happening?
Yeah, a lot of feathers, ruffling around. I see another bird. There is just one more bird in the deck. If it's on the top of the deck and we draw one more pigeon, that's gonna be one of the best hands I've ever seen in all our history. Well, on the other side, we play a Porcupine and a Yordle.
Ace, quick, right now, how many birds do you see on the screen?
5 birds.
No, but there is more on the splash arts. Or the pigeon.
Oh,
like 5
you
birds
cannot count all of those birds, man. That's too many birds. How many birds is too many birds? If you ask Night Shadow, this is definitely too many birds.
Oh, indeed.
Ooh, we're training down the Bristle Hog. Okay, so we killed 2 birds. Now we're left with only 3 birds. I feel like we said the word birds a lot. Birds.
Now Omen Hawk is angry.
Birds. Oh, that's a fairly buffed Gnar, I feel like. We played triple.
We really draw a very big bird.
Oh, that's not a bird, right? That's a Yordle. That's also...
Everything is a bird right now.
I don't know. Can you consider Gnar a bird? I mean, he does have Poke Sticks, and birds do love sticks.
He's playing VR. He can be whatever he wants. He can be playing like a bird right now in the VR.
Yeah, he does have a VR goggles, you're right. So maybe he is just a bird. But on the other side, we'll look at that double Nakotak. Nakotak. And just swing. Ooh, but the Nakotaks are pretty good blockers here. You can block 3 damage, maybe even sacrifice one of the Nakotaks and put it in front of the Yordle bird, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty good. Like, we were talking so much about birds. But I feel like Bruno is not pushing that much damage here.
I mean, I would have loved to see Nakotak die here, and maybe he will still die with the Pokey.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we see Wings giving. No unit to transform, so maybe we won't see Poki. No, just Poki straight there. Yeah, I like
Nice.
this. Now, Night Shadow is a little bit on the back foot because no more Nakotak means no buffs on transform. But at least we finally start to transform, man. We get to see some bigger boards, some bigger units on the board. So I like this. I'm probably destroying. No, probably Explorer's Blunder, right? Just removing Overwhelm?
Oh yeah, usually you do that. And if
Oh,
we
that's what
look
we see.
at Bruno's side, it almost feels like we are watching a documentary in National Geographic, not an LOR game with all those birds and dogs and squirrels.
The journal is right. Squirrels. He says, "Oh, we can see a Poro as well." So the whole Runeterran animal kingdom we can witness in one game, and we do go. We do that. A Yordle, bird, dog, Poro, a bigger Yordle.
The squirrel.
Shabazam, you know, it's a big Yordle. It's a Mega Gnar. We do have
A
another
Mega
transform
Squirrel.
here. Ooh, Bristle Slug as well. We can transform a lot here. We can also play the Changeling. We can hold off the Changeling for when we get our 7-drop next turn, so we can double the power. Well, let's see, because we might be forced to block a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. And by a lot, I mean we might be dead from Night Shadow here on the next swing.
Whoa.
So we are going to be transforming. So we are probably transforming the Poro. Okay, Defector is not bad. Megatusk, maybe not bad, depends how far away from deep we are, but I feel like we're pretty far. Tough is like
Yeah.
a good keyword to have, you know?
I mean, for sure. I mean, the good thing here for Night Shadow is that he have the attack token, so he kind of have some time to do whatever he wants. But again,
Also,
what can
yeah.
you do?
Also, to make a point there, when you transform, it says exact copy. So you just made both of your units have vulnerable here. So
Oh yeah.
now Bruno can just safely pull both of the other units aside. Oh, decides to develop, so maybe we can get another transform here.
Yeah, if you
Maybe
were Bruno, how would you pull here?
Pull to both Omen Hawks, maybe?
Birds.
Get those birds value.
Birds started it off, and birds will end it.
Yeah, because then even if if there's not a lot of blockers, Quicksand doesn't find a lot of value, because it doesn't. But now things might change. Now you might be pulling these 4-3s around. Okay, let's see. So Darius on the side. Okay, so goes with the plan we mentioned before.
Birds.
Are we alive here? We should be alive, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, we put 5-6 in front of. Oh, but we're not. We have Whirling Death.
Yeah, we don't even need it.
I mean, I assume we're gonna change the blocks like here. Oh, we don't even need it here.
Yeah, we don't even need
it. Doing the damage though.
Darius
Darius levels. Darius levels from the dog. And would you look at that? Bird, dogs, and level Darius is all you need to win a game.
Yeah, that's it. You want to win? Just play birds.
Yeah,
Birds.
so,
And more birds.
just more birds. If you need to win more birds. I like that plan. Okay, so we saw Bruno taking a game with that Overwhelm, right? As you mentioned, pretty strong deck. Maybe it should have been banned, but it's not banned. So Bruno 1-0 down, and now going with their Akshan Sivir deck. Okay, quickly, what will they draw Akshan on 2?
I don't feel it. I feel like the auction will be on 3.
Akshan on 3. Oh, it's already hand.
Whoops.
Oh, and look at
Hey,
this
that
hand.
doesn't-
Bakai, Akshan, Merciless Hunter, eh?
I mean, first off, that doesn't count as a draw because he already had it, so we still will draw action at 3, right? Secondly, to complete this to make this the perfect hand, we just need one part. And you know what it is, Ace?
Which one is it? Sivir on 4.
The swinging glaive.
Okay, swinging glaive for 3 would make a lot of sense as well. On the other side, I see Ballistic Bot, man. I see Ballistic Bot into a cat. Maybe we can start growing As you know, Night Shadow, he's a grower, not a shower. So all of these cards can grow really big and just smack you down. But I don't know. We'll see. Bruno does have gifts for Renekton, but decides to only open swing. I feel like Night Shadow is just taking this. Like 4 damage is not that much, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would have liked seeing these people die with the Merciless Hunter though, but hey, we scale, they scale. Made a better scaler win.
Handshake scaling. Okay, let's see if we see the creations. Maybe get a second cat here. Maybe get a second B-bot here. Maybe get a 1-drop, you know, just to have like that quick attack that's gonna put some pressure on. Okay, decisions from Night Shadow. Not really sure what to go for here, right?
He have a lot of options here. He can go create, and he created the 1-drop. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
You know, a quick attack unit forces out blocks here. Yeah, we're probably gonna see the ignition, getting those blocks, damaging the Nexus, activating Plunder. You know, if we have Sejuani, or you know, Gangplank in the deck, maybe he can level soon, but you know.
From Night Shadow part, his units are growing very good so far. Like Bruno got vulnerable on the cat, so that's unfortunate. And for Night Shadow part, it's like, man, this game is like, he need a champion, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, champion would be pretty good here because we already have the augment units for Victor, so they're already cooking. But also, if we even get Riven, we already have like 2 other ways to reforward, so we can level Riven pretty fast as well. But we just play a second cat. We just like cats. Apparently, today is all about
Animal Day.
Kingdom, you know? Yeah, it's Animal Day. We saw birds, we saw dogs, and we're seeing cats. Are mist wraiths animals? Or they're ghosts? Or they're ghouls? Or something like that, eh? Oh, I just took 7. Took 7 like a champ. Just said, give me that 7 to my face.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright. Well, they're saying whoever wins fast, whoever wins first. I don't even know what they said. They said win fast, win first. Both of those apply, I guess.
I mean, I heard that if your opponent's Nexus goes to 0, you win the game.
But that's only if you do it before your own Nexus goes to 0, right?
Yes, of course, yes.
So it's a race. Huh.
Yeah, that's it. You heard it here first. Legend of Runeterra is a racing game.
Yeah, and if you're racing, you should be playing stuff like, you know, dogs, camels, cats. Maybe not the best thing to race with. And also Yordles, you know, maybe not the best, but
no, but they have portals though.
Oh, portals, right?
They can cheat it. Yeah, they can cheat.
I don't know. I feel like some of the fastest champions would be some of the flying champions, you know. So like Aurelion Sol, you just fly, you know.
I mean, doesn't Aurelion Sol just stretch himself and he wins the race? But it will be just at the end already.
Depends how fast, how long is the race? Because you see, gifts for Renekton, Arda here is riding some kind of a crocodile kind of animal, you know. So maybe they're also pretty fast.
I think this one is slow, man.
A slow crocodile?
Yeah, I think the fastest have to be Quinn, actually. If we're talking like humans.
Quinn, the bird? Well, Quinn is not fast, right? The bird is fast. It's Valor that's fast. Quinn is not fast. You know.
But they both are 1, no?
No. That's a bird that has its own...
Unlucky.
Entity, you know? Yeah. But
unlucky.
Focus on the game. What?
Oh yeah, here on the defense.
About some animals, yeah. The defense though, it's looking like he can defend it out. Ooh, quickie. Ooh, quicksand. Ooh. Okay. Well, that kind of removes all attacks here. And the
kill 2 augments. Kill 2 augments.
The cat survives. And the cat
only cat survive. Cat have vulnerable. Auction is alive. We still have barrier to life steal.
And overwhelm.
Yeah, and Riven finally woke up. Good morning.
I feel like this is just game over for Bruno, right? You just commit overwhelm here and the auction just has enough damage?
I mean,
So we have a
yes,
Absolver.
probably. You just challenge this 3-1 with the cat, and you attack with Auction, and you probably don't even commit the overrun. You just play the Momentous.
Yeah, I mean, pre-commit one part of it or play the momentous choice, right? Yeah, playing momentous choice, just pushing 7, then wait for the block, and then commit the Absolver. Let's see how the pull goes. They're pulling there.
Whoa.
Okay, they do have to commit a lot, because otherwise Nigelo can just press pass here, and they would be happy with the call.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruno does think about his decisions. I do like, pulling to the 3-1, just presenting lethal. Maybe, Bruno, as, a good player would and should do, checking out the list from Night Shadow, seeing if there's anything, to be afraid from, to be worried about, calculating how many Mystic shots can they have in hand. If they have double Mystic, am I just losing this game? Stuff like that.
Recommits.
Okay.
He's checking his damage.
Okay, there we go. Change the... Oh, wait. Still deciding.
Okay.
Okay, and that just... that is just lethal now from the side. And we have an update from the other game. Skullbone lost 1-2 to MP. So the monkeys are already in a... Oh, wait, double mistake? Oh, never mind. I got excited for a second there. So the monkeys are already 1-0 up between the players with a 2-1 win from MP. So if Bruno wins this, which, as we see, it's kind of like over, the monkeys get the whole game, the whole round.
Yeah, we just have to press the button and then the monkey got it.
Yeah, Night Shadow taking his time, maybe considering where they went wrong with the previous blocks, previous attacks. But this game is just over. Nothing to be done here. And yeah, I think Bruno with that just takes a 2-0 home. Pretty decent performance from the Action Civet, especially, when you have Action on 2. It's always a decent Action deck, That's how I feel about all Action decks.
Yeah. Indeed, it's just Action is Action. You get Action, you win the game. Like you get Action, you Action.
Committed Mystic shot to their own face just to send a message that if
going
you're
out samurai style.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat myself as well. Also shows that, next turn they would have had the lead, all the elusive units. But we are not here for next turn, and with that, Bruno takes 2-0, and the monkeys beat the Vanguards to get a win under their belt. What?
Yeah.
You want to give us a quick rundown? What happened game 1, game 2? Kind of forgot.
It's just... Yeah, as we said, Legend of Runeterra is a racing game, and Bruno definitely won that race.
Oh, because of the birds! Birds are fast!
Yes! True! That's it, that's what happened exactly.
Yeah, we did see a lot of birds, right?
I mean, Bruno hand was 4 birds, 3 birds, and then he top-decked bird, and then he top-decked another bird. So at some point I was like, yo, this is a lot of birds, but also, I think we are breaking and we might lose the game because we have so much birds. But the birds proved me wrong, and they birded the Nexus.
Can you even have such a thing as too much bird? I don't know, man. I don't think you can. It's just not too much birds. I also have some info about the third match. Easy to win from the Misfortune Powder Monkeys. Also 2-0. So we're seeing another clean, well, not that clean, a 6-1, but still all 3 players from Misfortune Powder Monkeys got a win. And oh boy, the Garen Vanguards better get their stuff together, because they got smacked this round as well.
Man, everybody's just sweeping the other teams today. There is no shields. Like, the teams are just locked in. They just win 3-0, no problem.
They came to play. Not joking around here. As we saw with Bruno, birds, then Action on 2, win both games. Go home as a winner,
Yeah, it's just, sometimes it is that easy, And he is, Bruno just unlocked a very vital, information for all of us here. If you want to win, you play birds. You want to win more, you play more birds. And that's that. It is just that easy.
We are changing the narrative every fucking round. We say, oh, round one, if you want to win, play mid rates. And now we're saying, if you want to win, play bird.
Play birds.
You know, the point is, if you want to win, you have to play. So,
True.
you know, sign up and play the tournaments. You know, that's how you win. Otherwise, you cannot win. If you do not have a horse in the race, you cannot win the race.
But if
See what
you
I
have
did
a
there?
race
See what I
and
did
not
there?
horse, then you have a race.
Huh?
If you have a
cannot
race but
race
no
by
horse,
yourself. You cannot race by yourself. Well, you have to have.
yeah, but if you own the
Some-
race, no. But come on, if you own the race,
Whoa.
that means you
Uh-huh.
you are guaranteed to win. You don't need a horse because the race is yours.
Because the house always wins, right?
Yes.
That's how Hirsch always says that they are the winner, you know, because they're the house. So I think with that, we had enough of all the animals, all of the races. I think we're gonna send it to a quick break again.
Yeah.
Do not, yes, you, the viewer,
do not, yes,
go
you.
anywhere. Yes,
Yes.
you. I see you. See in Watt's eyes, he's seeing into your future. You're gonna be here in 5 to 10 minutes when we come back. Yes.
Yes.
And with that,
Yes.
we are off to a break. Any second now. I don't actually know when we're going to a break. Are we gonna just?
I'm addicted to your love. Every time I touch Mac. Every time I touch Mac.
Explode the sunlight here, gentlemen. You explode the universe.
Every time I touch Mac. Every time I touch Mac.
All right, welcome back, guys. I hope nobody left because I was pointing at you with my finger. What was pointing as well, I think. What?
Yes.
What does ACL stand for? Go.
Champions League.
Champions League of what? Not Aegis, not
Aegis.
today. No, we're Champions League of miss rates today.
Holy!
Right, we are in spooky season, as I've so heard. I don't know. So yeah, from now on we're officially miss rates league. We are gonna be casting only miss rates from now on, and we're gonna be scared of miss rates. I mean, I think we're already scared of miss rates. Are you scared of miss rates? What?
They're scary. It's scary.
What else are you scared of? What? Just for research purposes.
Why do you sit like that, like you're a psychiatrist? What?
No, bro. Just name your biggest fear, man. Just name your biggest fear.
I will just after this question. Is your biggest fear Ace is considered of two regions combination like Bandle City and Shadow
No, my
Isles?
biggest region is losing my 0 mastery points on Vhagar. That's my biggest fear.
You're zero?
I'm a
Okay.
proud owner of 0 mastery points on Vhagar. I remember back in the days where the GOAT Ice-T was holding, deck roll tournaments and random decks. I rolled Vhagar one deck. I refused to play. I just didn't play, got the lost that round.
Whoa. How much? How much to play a Vhagar deck?
It's never about the money, what? It's never about the money.
I never said money here. I said just how much.
Oh,
Just how much? Tell me.
have Ace Worlds Qualified tattooed on your chest.
Okay, it's not worth it.
It was a fair try, man. Fair try. For that, I might think about it. Okay, well, okay. So week 3, Miss Raids League. We have. Let me quickly check the schedule. We have Swain's Flock. It's kind of fitting. I feel like last match all we saw was birds, and now we're gonna follow Swain's Flock. Facing against Nora's Tea Drinkers. Are you more of a coffee guy or a tea guy, What?
A tea. I like tea.
What kind of tea? We're really getting to know you today, What? Apparently, that's the kind of stream today.
Well, there is tea. That's tea. Yeah, I don't fucking. I don't know. It's tea. It's tea, man. It's just you put the packet, you put hot water, it says you drink it.
Oh, but what flavor is the tea? Okay, you know what? Let's see.
Plain.
What kind of tea?
Okay.
What kind of tea the decks? What kind of tea we have? What kind of spices we have in our teas? With no talent.
Whoa.
I said no talent, What? But also no miss rates. Kaisa, Sivir, Morgana. Take it away, What are you thinking here?
I think that's a very juicy deck. Not just Kaisa Sivir, but we also add in the Morgana. And you can't play Aegis without the Darken Aegis again.
And Golden
It just
Aegis.
keeps happening. And Golden Aegis, just everything is just Aegis today. Everything is Aegis but
Except
Aegis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is Aegis except Aegis is now miss rates. But yeah, as you said, like Kaisa, Sivir, Morgana, they are, lifesteal is actually a keyword that you don't often see in these regions, so, helps the Kaisa to level. Other than that, I haven't really played a lot of Kaisa in my playing LoR career, I would say. Not too much Kaisa, but I know how Kaisa works, play a couple of keywords, copy those keywords with Kaisa, Kaisa becomes big, you win game. That's pretty much it, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's very interesting the approach the No Talent is building this deck though, because not just having tempting prospect to ensure that he finds the nice keyword that he needs, but he is also playing not one Demacia and Telestone, but 2. That's the first time I see that one.
No, I guess it gives a little bit of, flexibility there. Maybe we can go for 4 Demacia. But combining that, mid-range Demacia deck, we have another mid-range deck. But you look at this now. You usually see Akshan. You're thinking, oh, it's okay, it's another action deck. But no. This is Akshan Ornn.
Whoa.
What? Yeah, that's my exact thought. Okay, well, if you draw Akshan on 2, I think this deck is good. But how are we leveling the Ornn? What is our go-to level up Ornn? How are we striking for 8 here? What's the game plan?
I think the game plan here is instead of making Akshan survive, you want to make Akshan tall. Every lucky find you put, usually you are looking, I need spell sheet, need spell sheet. This time you will be like, if I know I need +2 attack, +2 attack, +2 attack, until you make Akshan actually 8 attack and you level up the Ornn.
Yeah, I guess we are also running like grappling hook. Maybe we can level like Ornn on turn 8 after we copy a weapon from the from the combat cook. So yeah, it still has Omen Hawk and Snow Dog, right? So it can't be bad, right? Right?
The only problem I see with that deck is that the curve is weird. Because in turn 2, usually people want to Akshan and usually want to dog. So putting those two together, it's like, whoa, what is better, turn 2?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like it's obvious. Like, come on, Action is a champion, Dog is a follower. So in turn 2, you just go for Dog because it's a better card. So it's just that's an obvious choice we have here. And then we look at the next deck. It's Vang Wen.
Yeah,
That's
Gwen. That's actually
good.
a little bit exciting. Something we haven't seen much in today's meta, But it also has like a lot of spicy cards that I see from just peeking at the deck from the usual Gwen stuff, Boisterous Host, Phantom Butler, Prodigy, just to get those triggers, those power ups there. But now then we look at the Damacian cards. I see Blood-Cursed Harpy there, which is a very interesting card. It has Scout, so we can really take advantage of that Hallowed procs. But it also can revive if you put a weapon on it, right? It out-equips a weapon. But we're not running too much weapons, and to combat that, we're playing a Fireth, a Reaper of the Sands, and also one Tiana on top. What is this Coquad? Is this genius or is this burning up the kitchen?
There is only one way to find out, and I think we will see this, as I hope. I want to see this deck play out, but it's about Harpy though, because we go all in on Harpy, yet I feel like Harpy is not in the strongest position, so it will be very interesting looking at that deck.
Yeah, and on the other side, facing them for Nora's Drinkers, Armageddon. And you know what Armageddon brought? That's the name of the league. It's miss rates. Everybody's on miss rates. So I am pretty sure we're going to see triple miss rates line up here. But as professional casters, me and you are, we do have to go deck by deck and explain the deck. So what can you even tell about this deck that you haven't said so far?
Cool deck. Very interactive.
Hey, it has Harrowing Returned.
And Box. Hey, first time we see those two together. What?
Okay, second.
We either see Return or we see Box. Now we see both of them, Creativity is happening right now.
I feel like this is the same list except the champions changed to LeBlanc. So pretty much the same, Fearsomes, but with LeBlanc on there, to miss the legions.
Yeah, LeBlanc is as strong as Puzzling Signpost. Yes,
I mean, she's a 5/2,
True.
And Nidalee, another 5-power champion. So it's kind of just, just your usual player unit just to have the splash there. Otherwise, I think it's like card for card, 39 cards, all the same for Armageddon. If it's not broken, why fix it? We've seen today a lot of miss rates of getting wins. So I think Armageddons and These Drinkers are exactly trying to do that. And I peeked at the decks from the teams. The Tea Drinkers brought 12 great colors today, so
yes, and the Tea Drinkers are not playing all those miss races because it's strong or anything, right? They are just playing it because it's October, it's Halloween season, it's spooky season, so they want to play fearsome. So what I'm trying to say here is that miss race is not strong at all, so please don't play tomorrow in the open.
Right, that makes sense, right? It's actually not strong. But because we did get into October, right? Everybody wanted to get into the spirit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everybody's playing fearsome. Yes, exactly.
I actually can see that, man. I can actually see that, And here's spooky faces as well, But let's
look.
let's move
I'm even ready. I have a pumpkin here. Look at that. I'm so ready for the season.
That's a very squished pumpkin.
It's 5 years old, so yeah. Give him a break, man.
Yeah, it's in middle age crisis. But predictions. What I see, you went for the birds again. Birds on birds that we see. But me, I went for the Tea Drinkers. You said you like tea. You lied to me. I like tea more apparently, and the community did that vote, guys. Come on, it's right there onto your top right.
No. Okay. Let me clarify here. You said you like tea or coffee. You didn't say you like tea or birds. So that's on you. I'm just gonna point it out there, man. If the question was more clear, I would have said birds.
Birds, tomato. Let's get to bans. What now? If you're Swain's flock, if you have no talent here, How are you saying no to misrates here? Which misrates deck would you ban?
It. You know, this literally deck is scary. Have a bush.
No, I think you're wrong. It's gonna ban the no champion deck. Signpost is too strong.
I'm just gonna say the bush is scary, but if we look at the other side where we actually have to think on what Armageddon need to ban, man, that's actually a tough choice.
It's actually a tough choice because I feel like all three decks aren't like the optimal for the champions you would consider, you know. But I feel like it's and it's a hard choice. But I think the Morgana Severe Kaisa will get maybe tossed off the table here.
I mean, the thing is that all three decks of No Talon all of them are so weak or so strong. It's just all of them are so curvy. Like you get the curve, you get the win. You don't get the curve, you lose.
I finally got that one thing correct, and I guessed that it will be in fact the Kaisa civil deck. But on the other side,
LeBlanc.
A LeBlanc. What's up in that? Just I don't know. But we are kind of happy to see the Gwen deck in action hopefully here, right? That's gonna be a hype matchup that hopefully won't just get demolished by misrates.
Yeah, I really want to see No Talon play the auction deck and get Udolski an auction on turn 2. I'm just evil. I want him in that situation.
Bird on 1, 3/3 auction on 2, Soul Cleave.
Oh, come on, man. Like imagine you work so hard, but then the opponent is like, no.
You work so hard to draw action on 2 and they Soul Cleave it. I can't believe them. Alright, we get to see it, game 1.
Nice, Gwen! I want to see that.
I mean, this is, I assume, before Mulligan, so we still have the Mulligan to see. I like Boisterous Host on 1. Oh, I feel like this hand could just be a full keep. Like, you have Combat Cook, then you have, like, Defector. Okay, keep. Kicks both of them. Now it has no weapon to activate the Defector. On the other side, we already have Vengeance, Mist Raid, and Iron Conquest. Which is also before Mulligan, so we have to see what gets moved here.
No, it feels like that's also... Yeah, it felt like a keep from Armageddon. Yeah, it's not a bad hand at all. It's amazing.
Okay,
if anything.
Landmark, Misrates, Double Glare. Ooh, Prodigy is like really good here.
Oh, and the top deck, Soul Harvest. Wow.
Soul Harvest back breaking here. That would have been a lot of damage from No Talon to push. Sadly, they only push 2 now.
Yeah, and this unit just died. It's it have load, but only when attacked, so now it just died. Didn't give us anything.
Ooh. We do, however, got a Fire. So we're gonna get the weapon, which means our Ranger Knight defense will be activated, which means Scout is always good to see. Yeah, it's not gonna be on round 4, but on round 5, maybe we can, attack with it, with the Vein spell, maybe we rally with it, Happy days.
Armageddon. I mean, no happy days for this Vayne for sure after she got that depression.
Yeah.
Oh, Gwen in 4 is not bad. Wait. It's good. Gwen in 4, just slam it in. What can you lose? Soul Harvest already committed.
We already see one Soul Harvest, right? So that's one less to worry about immediately from the get-go. From round 2.
Yeah, it's like second whole Soul Harvest happened. Oh, he just... No Talon going the very, very safe route. And his weapon choice are...
I mean, Firet already has... can block, so it's okay in Firet, but once we put it on Ranger Knight Defector, I assume... it's gonna make our Ranger Knight Defector not block, but I don't think we're even really trying to block with our most offensive units, so... It should be fine. I mean, we were really looking for something like Quick Attack or maybe Overwhelm there, right?
Or Scout. Scout is beautiful.
Yeah, maybe we could give it Scout to Gwen, then you're Gwenning.
It's just what's happening right now with Armageddon is that he got a really tough choice with his Quietus. Like he need to choose. Do I kill Vayne? Do I destroy the weapon? What am I supposed to do?
Well, can't destroy the weapon now. It's already back in hand.
True.
Or they just, don't play the thing and just develop miss raids.
That's also true. It's Armageddon hand is like he have a lot of option and he just goes for it. He sends it. Ooh, he sends it.
So deciding to go for more, defensive approach, which I can see. Vayne keeps discounting that tumble in hand, so it's always a good choice to remove it early.
Yeah, indeed. It is still though, because Armageddon is like, I like the order he did this, right? He played the Queers first, so when right now he plays his Conquest, it's like nothing fishy, right? It's like no Talon. If he saw the Conquest on board and then the Queries happened after, he could have just be like, you know what, my Vayne is dying anyway, I will strike your Mistrace, so you have one less copy of the Conquest. So I really like the order of how Armageddon did this one.
Oh, we see the red card. Hit Allegiance, so no
No funny
denial
business.
on the deck, no signing post. No side post. We can rally here. We can, cook the scout with our weapon and rally here, but I don't feel like we're getting a lot of value with that, right? We maybe want to have like Gwen on the board and then like attack, rally, attack.
To be honest, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's like yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that is going to 5 tough. To be fair, 5 tough is not really very tanky.
It's usually not
a block, right?
Yeah, it's usually not tanky, but when it's in this stage of the game where it can tank you 2 units, that's tanky, man. And especially that Armageddon Nex is already at 12 HP, so getting hit for 7, it will be tough, man. And no Talon is pushing.
Which is
It's
funny because
good.
it's turn 5, but still no hallowed procs. But pushing 4.
Yeah, I like this because it's not really doing a bad trade here. He's giving Armageddon a choice. You either get a bad trade by killing my 2-1, or you commit and kill my scout. So it's very good open attack here for no Talon, with giving Armageddon no room to breathe. Aggro is getting aggro.
Ooh, Galere. We still have 6 mana left over, so we can still Vengeance if needed. We can summon a lot of units from Armageddon's side. I see a lot of miss rates there. Ooh, Harpy.
Oh,
Wait
that's
a
good.
minute. Hold on.
Oh, that's
now.
good.
Harpy, his text does say if he dies, instead of dying, he destroys the weapon and remains on the board. So I think Armageddon will probably just look to, play some blockers instead of committing this Vengeance, which won't do much.
Yeah, because Harpy
this
never
Harpy.
dies.
Kind of dies, but eventually will die, yeah.
No, Harpies never dies. It's in the song.
Okay. I don't know this song.
So now for Armageddon, it's like he's looking at his Vengeance and he's like, yo, why are you a useless card in this situation? You're supposed to kill them.
But this landmark does a lot of power, right? Because now you just summon a ephemeral unit you're okay to block with, so...
Yeah, that was probably the last turn where we can do that with the landmark. Other than that, Miss Race will become so strong that we will summon it instead. So yeah, that's actually, whoa, that's very good.
Yeah, and this one was buffed from the landmark when we copied it, so it can trade into the Harpy. And now if the Harpy attacks again, we can trade with our ephemeral red color, which is why we decided not to trade with it. So Armageddon must be feeling pretty damn nice here. And would you look at that? Why think about your plays when you can just slam a Harrowing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they're probably just putting Harrowing on the stack and then checking the eye to see what units get summoned, how many red colors and mistrates was killed this game? Probably not much, right?
I had hope for no tunnels, man. The game looked good after the scout attack, but then Miss Race was like, "Oh, my unit died. Well, they actually didn't. I have a harrowing."
Yeah, sometimes summon 3 units for 1 action with that landmark. And they just summon 3 units with that 1 action.
Yeah, and then the harrowing
No good things has ever come from Bandle SI combination, so I'll leave it to that.
Whoa, wait,
Decided
what?
not to go for the harrowing. Maybe didn't like the amount of units he was summoning, so just decides to go for triple misrates attack here, probably.
I mean, that could be a possibility, but I wonder if that gives us an opening to actually close out the game here.
Maybe if we can get a good weapon, maybe Overwhelm from this Fireth. And maybe with the Gwen we can do something. The double vengeance is just really hard to push through, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. Maybe that's why Armageddon is playing it slow, because he's like, yo, I can play slow, I have double vengeance, what is the worst thing we can do?
There's the Gwen as well. I feel like we're gonna see a burst summon of that Mist Wraith and just swing.
Yeah. Our next is pretty healthy, has no talon, but again, man, the double vengeance. The double vengeance.
Interesting. Is Armageddon considering vengeancing this turn?
Ever hear about the bad man who tried to catch the doll?
I mean, are you supposed to vengeance this time?
I mean, with double vengeance, you could do anything you want. No, decides to go for the full swing. Very powerful attack. Has to be blocked. Does have the option to only block one of them. That's it. They survive on 3 HP. Deciding if they value the Gwen or the Harpy more. The Harpy has already used the revive, right? So it can... it will die, but decide to trade it. Oh, we are committing... Deal 3? Wait, what are we committing this? Oh, it's Thread the Needle, right. So we get to kill the Gwen as well. Oh, not yet.
Okay, striking. It's
kind of whatever, right? Because then the misrate doesn't die, right?
Well, now that's awkward.
Yeah, now we basically have no units. I mean, Armageddon also doesn't have any units in hand, right? But they do have the Harrowing, which is just too good. And they just got another Soul Cleave, so they could just Soul Cleave this turn or something. They can also just Vengeance if they need to. They can just pass, honestly. Big blue button, if you see it, most of the times it's just correct to pass.
Yeah, you see the blue button, you click the blue button, and we've got our fish away, but not gonna lie, buddy, I think this one is too late.
10 Nexus HP. I think it's only like 2 or 3 hallowed, so not even that much hollow.
We have 3 hallowed, yes. 2 Busori, Sos, and Gwen.
It's funny that Armageddon can just press pass and it's not lethal. But yeah. And still has Vengeance in hand.
I wonder if that attack was the best, though.
I mean, you do not survive next turn, right?
Yeah, but what if we strike to kill the 7-2, and then we equip our unit and attack with form up, so it gets vengeance after?
I like the plan of where we just play a bunch of stuff to get vengeance and then...
Actually, wait, I need to do the math here. No, wait. If we strike with the Hallowed... Right? Oh, if we strike with the Hallowed, it's 1-off, yeah. If we do the other way around, it's also 1-off.
Yeah, if we strike beforehand and then replay the weapon, it will still go to 9, right?
If we strike with the Ephemeral, and we
replay the weapon, okay, that's
it's
5 and 3, 8 and 2, 10, yeah, that would have got to 10, yeah.
Yeah, it will get to 10.
That was considering no interaction and no units, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Winnable. Yeah, no, what else is winnable, though?
Not this game, let me tell you.
64 power that Armageddon is just presenting. Well, Spooky wins again.
Yeah, it looks like Mookie wins again. Yo, Ace.
Yeah.
What does MCL stands for?
Misrates Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we here at Misrates Esports really appreciate when our players play Misrates in all of their lineup. We love Misrates, man. It is spooky season. Misrates are in season, and we are about to see Misrates yet again because Armageddon brought 3. And look at that, the same matchup. Can
Yeah,
Gwen get a win
Miss
this
race in
time?
an area near you. It depends on the attack token. If I was
Yeah,
Gwen,
I
I
feel
would
like-
really appreciate if I'm even attack token here.
Yeah, whenever you open Legends of Runeterra, you get a pop-up. Misrates 2 kilometers away from you. Oh, and look at this, wow. We see the same line of flame we saw last game. The 2
Hey,
drop.
but at least we have 2 here.
Oh, yeah. Well, on the other side, I see the red color, so. Also, Fitted still there. Man, this Gwen dex looks a lot of fun to play as, but I feel like it probably doesn't have the strength it needs to beat something like Fearsomes, right?
Yeah, well, it's just want to be fearsome. Wait for October to be over.
Yeah, in November, we're gonna be so back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, that topic
Okay.
actually might change our thought process of how we approach this round.
No, man, maybe we can just kind of play Fitted, play the 2 drop in a half form up, a backup, give another Shepherd's Authority here.
Actually, I liked Shepherd Authority last time, and I think I like it again one more time.
Yeah, just as you said, put as much pressure as you can, and this is putting the most pressure because it's one of the most stats on a weapon. Oh, and we get an update from our other matches. Angel losing 0-2 to Trixit from Nora's Drinkers. So Nora's Drinkers are already 1-0 up in the round.
Wow.
Big.
Big, and Armageddon is trying to get this win to secure his team the
Ooh, the
big win.
Quatis. The Quatis gets
The-
countered here. There we
The
go.
forum up, and that's good because the forum up would have been committed anyway. Eventually,
Okay, do
'cause-
we swing with everything? Okay, we didn't swing with the Vayne. The Vayne swing would have been kind of insane because it forces his opponent to choose between blocking the 4/4 and Vayne.
Yeah,
but I
true.
guess. Oh, another update.
Oh,
Chicas from Swain's Flocks, 2 O's and Falp from Nora Stringdricker, which means that the game you're watching right now, it is the decider. Whoever wins between No Talon and Armageddon gets the whole win for their team, which means pressure.
a lot of it, yes.
As well as what Armageddon is doing is a lot of pressure because they just played another raid color. And they'll probably copy it again, so No Talon has to deal with this pressure from winning the game pressure and from raid colors and miss raids pressure.
I mean, as you said, it's missed races in season, and we're definitely seeing a lot of them.
Yeah, well, let's see. What can No Talent do here? Dwayne is cooking. Ooh, Joral, or maybe just giving.
Jural? Oh,
maybe
we're
just giving
giving
tough.
Vayne?
Yeah, just tough. Yeah, that's not bad. She can block if needed here.
Scooping the race color as expected.
Are we gonna see a full swing here, and then maybe committing of the thread the needle from the raid color onto the onto the Vayne, maybe.
I mean, the Quietus here is very good. If it happened on Vayne.
Destroy weapon.
It can destroy the weapon. Like, I know the spell doesn't get used as much as destroy an equipment, but it have that option. It either kill an enemy with power plus health that's 4 or less, or destroy an equipment. And I think that's whoa,
Thread the needle.
hey.
Just trying to remove the Vayne.
The Vayne.
No Talon did commit a form up right last turn, so maybe Armageddon is reading this like maybe no more buffs, but Notalon does have a buff in the sense of, the strike spell, which can only be used on your own unit to just give it +0/+2, just like that, without striking. So just to
Yeah,
make that
Notalon
Vayne
here.
survive this turn.
I think he's being extra fancy here because it's the same thing both ways, no?
Yeah, if he wanted to strike it, yeah, it would have been the same thing, yeah.
Another way.
Okay, another Vayne. Yeah. Also, if we attack twice this round, we would have that 6-cost spell down to 1, so maybe we can strike, have some shenanigans there.
Yeah, we have Wayne, we have no vengeance in hand, so Gwen can go crazy actually.
I didn't see what was committed on the stack. I wasn't paying attention on the Hand of Armageddon. Oh, it's Harrowing Return, just to lower the power of the units.
The baby harrowing.
Yeah, depends on what it summons. If it summons a Raid Caller, it might be good, right? Because you get another miss raids on the board. And it is Raid Caller, because we did see the Raid Caller die, yeah. And you can still play it. You can still play the Baby Harrowing and get another Raid Caller to get another miss raid. Let's see what Armageddon goes for here, though. I feel like No Talon will do a lot of damage this turn, because the Gwen can attack twice. We can also level the Gwen with the Strike spell.
Whoa.
Nothing to fear.
Okay, so only one Hollowed again.
Yeah, okay, Gwen attacks. That's very cool. I think we...
This is kind of awkward. Do we even put the weapon on Gwen? Because it kind of makes her can't attack. I mean, can't block next turn? Yes.
Yeah, he sees it. He's just like, yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, so now we do have the strike for 1 mana, so we can't remove a unit here.
Yeah, that's
And level the
pretty useful right now.
The Gwen levels here now.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip, indeed. And we do get another, chance to attack with the Gwen next turn from courtesy of Vayne, of course.
Yeah. Do you
I
actually
feel like
know
we
that
should probably swing.
Gwen's spell changed from being named Snip Snip as she levels up and it goes to Snip 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 instead?
Oh, because it's more snips?
Yes.
Unless you freeze her, then it's only 2 snips again.
No, it's just 3 snip, but sad.
I think it's
Like
minimum
just-
2, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just snip. 1 snip.
Snip.
Ooh, Vengeance top deck. Ooh, Armageddon. Raining down hell, just like his name on No Talent here. The Vengeance is gonna come in so handy if No Talent commits this 4 mana free attack spell, the Thumble. Tumbling straight into the abyss.
It's oh my god, man. I mean, look, No Talon have a lot of HP still. Thanks to Gwen, we live stealed quite a bit last turn. Problem is, Armageddon sees every single game plan that No Talon can have right now. He sees the equipment. He sees the Vayne attack. He sees everything, so he just have to decide. Oh, do I just open attack here and try to pull some damage, or do I just vengeance this Gwen and say bye bye?
Yeah, they also have like a... Oh, they're just going for to push the damage, okay. Bunch of 6 power units. Of course, the Sentry goes in as well.
Exact. You have,
they
to
have to block.
have to block
Gwen.
like that.
That's so sad. Doesn't even have to commit any kind of removal yet. The Cook. Fisherwhack is pretty good, but I do think we still saved that Quietus.
Okay, we are just... No, he was just like overwhelmed. I'm not giving you a chance this game. This goes out.
Destroy the equipment. Overwhelm out of there. Now that's just a small Cook, a 2/2. We just summon another 2/2, I guess.
Yeah, just a small cook.
Oh, Tiana Crown Guard. We did see it as a 1-drop in the deck list, but I don't don't think it's gonna do much here. Or maybe it can force some blocks, but I see another raid caller in Armageddon's hand. You don't even have to block too much here, right? So it's kind of iffy, but it's a funny card to see.
Yeah, good thing here is that like the way that No Talon attacked, giving the cook the four the Howled stacks, so he makes it the target other than the 2/2. So he just tried to utilize Tiana one more time here. Okay, Armageddon just like, yep, I see what you're doing, but this unit is too valuable, it have to die.
Oh, so we get a box as well. Not gonna do much, but we do have the box.
We're still preserving 6 mana for the Vengeance.
Oh, the Tiana. Oh, just takes the bath. Yeah, this is kind of no talent, more like no chance of winning. Accepts defeat here. Armageddon just summons everything they can just to show how much damage they even had. That's just over 20 in one strike. And with that win, Nora's Tea Drinkers get the dub. All right, what?
Yeah.
How much hype can you give to Miss Raids winning twice? Let me hear it. Hype up this win from Miss Raids.
Okay, so Armageddon, game 1, playing Miss Race with Bandle City, best 2-region combination ever. He plays it, he played Miss Race, he played Race Caller, he played Iron Conquest. I'm not sure, I wasn't even watching the game, but it was a Miss Race game, so that's probably what happened. And he won the game. And it probably happened the same exact thing game 2, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It just
Honestly, you could have just said that even without watching the games, as you said. Yeah, and with that, the Nora's Tea Drinkers get a dub, man. Would you look at that? You know,
that was only like the most interesting thing about this game is how it was actually all down to the game that we were watching right now. Because from that side, Flux got 1 game. From that side, Nora got 1 game. So it was just all come down to that 1 game. Sadly, it was miss-race, triple miss-race, but hey, what can you do?
it was actually all of those miss rates all around. But with that, we are gonna get into a break. It should be small break, but don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we'll be back soon with MCL.
We're gonna be back with more miss rates. Can't wait.
Yes. Wait, am I putting my finger correct? I don't know. Why are we not going? I feel like Superman right now.
No. There's no.
Every time I touch Mac.
Takis. Are they spicy?
They're nuts.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirit supernatural, or shy, what's all the fuss? But bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones, they seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a boo. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
Wait, am I gonna do everything? You say what it stands for.
No, you have to say that. I don't know, man. I'm just here to have fun. You know?
Champions League.
Of
Mist Race. Woo!
Miss Race. Let's go. That's as much as hype as you can get from Miss Race, right?
Yeah, just a yay. That's it.
Just a very yay. Yeah. So last round we're gonna, speed run these Miss Rates, because today we're gonna watch Poros, I guess, Ascended, a little bit of Shurima against Freljord action, but no, it's actually Miss Rates.
You will
against
never
Miss
get
Rates
this.
action. What? No, it's Miss Rates against Miss Rates. You don't have to guess. It's all Miss Rates against Miss Rates. And I think we're gonna go into the decks any second now, but I'm excited to see how many Miss Rates we're gonna see. And look at that immediately. What do we have? What do we have here? What?
Deck's so strong it have 2 Shadow Isles against, like, oh my god, man.
Double Shadow Isles, Miss Rates, Raid Collar. Any text? Is it just standard harrowing, small harrowing box? You see anything? What? That's about it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
On to the next one. The one we've been seeing a lot today. Maybe we are a little biased towards it. Overwhelm. You've mentioned like so many times today. What about Overwhelm? I'm not gonna make you do it again. So you just your usual. Go wide, go big, right?
I mean, I saw this list, like the same exact list, like 3 times now.
Actually,
so I wonder
true,
who.
yeah.
It's like the same exact list, card to card to card. So I wonder who actually played it. Like did Recorex actually play this deck once, and now everybody's like, nope, yeah, this is the one. This is the one list that will work. Or like,
but
I'm not sure what's happened here.
We combine those 2 decks we've seen all day today with this bad boy. Look at this, what? Lilia?
Banger.
KO. Now, what do we think about this one? A little bit of non-raid color misrates action, eh?
I mean, this one, me and you, Ace, the tracks is this one. Just before we went here.
Oh my god, you
the
share
Aegis,
the screams? No way. You share
they
the
will
secret
know.
screams.
The people
The
will know, so might as well prepare them. Actually, this deck is the hardest counter to Miss Race ever. You can have a bad curve, no problem. You will win the game anyway. So if
What
you're
is
a Miss
100%
Race hater,
right?
yes, if you are a Miss Race hater, this is it.
Yeah, the deck has the best win rate out of any deck, which is about like 50% into miss rates. So if you want to be 50% to miss rates, you take this thing. Wins all the time, half of the time. But how does it win? What's our main win con here? Well, how are we looking to win?
I mean, the thing about Miss Race is that they usually just overwhelm you with a lot of fearsome units. So they just take like every single unit you have on board. So the thing about Lilia is that it keeps copying, Spriteling. And the good thing here is that with one card, we can make our Spriteling that we copied like 15 of them, a fearsome blocker with Sprite Mother.
And then copy Sprite Mother again. Yeah, not bad. And then we also have 3, because 3 is just too good. 3 is just very good. Zolani on the top end, Zomami action on a little bit. And looking to counter miss rates, and on the other side, for a Xerxes Ascended, we have Shawdogs, a very strong player, and playing. Oh, what is this Spice? What? Never seen this before. What is this?
I'm seeing red and a lot of green.
Red and a lot of green.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost like we're in Shrek Swamp with that much green.
Well, here we go. Some more green.
Oh wait, we changed
Green?
decks? I haven't even noticed.
Of course, there's one less card. And would you look at this? The
Caitlyn
Spice
from
one!
Arcane!
The Spice!
We got
One
Caitlyn from Arcane.
bro. Caitlyn from your
Holy.
nightmares with all the raid callers, right? And miss rates. So what is Caitlyn doing here? Doesn't matter. She's a 3-cost champion, slams the ball down on the board, has quick attack. So it's just a good unit overall, Just play Caitlyn. It's fine. So would you say the Vector lineup is like anti Raid color
Yes.
lineup?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Okay, then let's
exactly what
move
they
to
did.
prediction then. And prediction says we
But
voted
yes.
all for Poros.
Yes.
You're all down to see raid color, misraids lose, except Red. Red is apparently one of the biggest fan of misraids there is. I feel like he's ready for the spooky season already. So it's me, you, community, and everybody at home watching LOR against Red with this prediction. So let's see who's gonna come on top. So let's see all of the matchups in one screen, and we see 3 misraids on one side against a misraid, Lilia, and Overwhelm. So obviously, if we are Vecker, right, we're banning misraids, probably double shoot. I mean, mono Shadow Isles. But if we are from Shadow's side, what as the the misraids experts, misraid expert here, what are you banning if you're from Shadow's side?
I think banning Mithrace.
No way, right? They weren't that tacked into it, right?
Now, I don't think Shadox knows the power of Kale Lilia. Like, it all depends. Does he know, or is he a knower? Like, if Shadox is a knower and he knows what Kale Lilia can do, then he should ban this. But if he is not a knower, then he would probably just ban Mithrace.
But what about the Overwhelm deck? Isn't that like one of the easiest bans here for Shadows? They just slam the ban on the Overwhelm and have happy days, you know?
No, I think Overwhelm, like, Mirror is just harder to do, because first off, we have boxes, right? But boxes can disturb the harrowing. Plus, the thing about Mithrace is just, it wins because it plays harrowing, right? But what if you play harrowing and then your opponent also played harrowing? Now what?
No, whoever has more harrowings wins.
Yeah, but you see, it's just harder. It's just harder to get there.
We'll see. I'm still thinking of the Overwhelm ban for Shadows here, because Overwhelm, we all know, it's a pretty decent deck into misrace. Now, not sure how's the percentage there. It should be like slightly favored for the Overwhelm deck, right? So I'm feeling like an Overwhelm ban would be like the choice for Shadows here.
Yeah, and I think for Vicar, actually, there's. I mean, you could see it as this is the illusion of choice, but I think he actually need to choose a deck to ban, and it probably would be LeBlanc.
It's so
strongest
true,
champion
so
of
true.
all 3.
You said it perfectly. Illusion of choice. Freedom is illusion. Yes, Vekar can choose left, right, or middle, but Vekar didn't build the road per se. You don't decide where you go. You take the choices, but the choices don't matter. The big decisions are already made for you. You are gonna play against the misraids. So, as what said, people, illusion, freedom is illusion. Give up on your dreams. On another note,
What? That was what I said at the end.
On another note, Lilia Kill, as we said, like one of the decks that's a little flying under the radar. Maybe it's not like the overall power level of the deck, not the strongest, but I feel like against Misrate specifically, it's definitely one of the better decks.
Oh,
He knows.
Shadox is a knower.
He knows.
He knows too much.
Holy. Whoa, okay. Bans the Lilia. And now we're gonna see some misrates mirror, everybody favorite. I know everybody in chat going yay misrates right now. If I don't see 50 yay misrates in chat right now, y'all fakes. Okay. So at least we're gonna see some overwhelm, so there is some excitement there, right?
Yeah.
Yay misrates.
I've been actually interested to see the Mistrace mirror. We didn't think Mistrace this, Mistrace does, but we actually didn't see the mirror once today.
What I want you excited about the mirror.
Yes.
Super excited. Okay, what do we have here? We have Omen Hawk on one, finally. On the other side, red color. Misrate,
Dog.
Misrate one. Oh, bird.
Bird?
Dog would have been better, right? But okay, this one gets hit by that glare so hard. Put into the seasonal depression because winter is coming.
Dies of
Engaging
depression.
attack here. Suppression, depression, life on a balcony. Ooh, a buffed LeBlanc.
That's good.
6-3. Now that's chunky, bro. Look at that, the splash. The one of is this one of LeBlanc, right? 3 Darius, 2 Nars, right? That was
Yes.
the splash, I think. It's only one LeBlanc,
Yes.
but already finding decent value. That gets
And
value.
yeah, the top deck on Shadow's getting the 2-1 here actually like, save him a lot of tempo and a lot of damage from happening to his nexus. So Shadows is, I would say, in a very comfortable spot right now. He have the race color. He doesn't have anything to support the race color just yet, or the mana for it. But that's just a
Can't miss
start.
Allegiance. Can't miss Allegiance. No splash in this deck, so
Can't miss it.
safe from that. Okay, so are we gonna see a red barb here? Or are we just gonna see something like a ballista plus a bird? Maybe we can see a Gnar as well. The Gnar is a pretty good blocker here, maybe. But I don't think we're gonna see the Gnar. Yeah, we're just gonna see a bird, we're just gonna see a ballista, and maybe even an open swing.
I mean, it looks good, but I would like to see Red Barb at least attack once this game. He looks like a card that can put a lot of pressure. So I would love to see that pressure happening.
Yeah, Misrate's, the kind of deck that do like using their mana to the fullest in the mid game, right? So putting that Ichor in their hand, it could stick there for like 2-3 turns, then get like 2-3 damage, Can get some value there, so I don't hate that as well. But let's see what Vekar decides to go for here. Of course, committing the Ballista as well. That's a decent sized board right now. Even LeBlanc would level from this, which is kind of funny, The copying can get some value, Maybe copy Ecor, maybe we copy Darius. We can copy Gnar, get the double pokey.
Yes, Red, I mean, here, if we ever get the chance to copy Red Barb on 2 attacks, it's just nasty. Like, Ecor, 1 is fine. 2, kind of scary. 3, you lost the game.
That sentence indeed. 3 each turn, that's 9 damage in 3 turns, so. Ooh, Saurian as well. Glacial Saurian would draw here. And we go for the Saurian, A buff Ballista.
Looks like we will not see Ecor from Arcane this game.
Oh, but we're gonna see the Soul Cleave. No, Soul Harvest? I keep
Cleave.
mixing up the names. Yeah, it's gonna be a Cleave, right? Yeah, it's the Cleave.
Yeah, look,
Soul
Cleave
Oh.
is offensive. Harvest is defensive. Come on, Ace, say after me. Come on, Ace.
Miss Raids. Yes. Let's go. Miss Raids.
Actually, I've seen a lot of missed race today, but we didn't see anyone's missed the race. With all those regions that they have.
Miss Raids. Does LeBlanc level from this? She does have 1 full bar, but I don't think she levels from this. She might level. I don't know. I'm bad at math and also bad at remembering stuff. She does indeed not level up.
I think we attacked
very
with
close, though.
LeBlanc.
And an Omen Hawk, so that should be 6-6, and Omen Hawk 1, 13.
Womp womp. 2 off.
And on the other side, we see a bunch of raid colors.
Dog.
Fair.
That's
Ooh,
good. That's
dog.
above dog. That's not just
Dog.
any dog, that's above dog. That is
Yeah,
the dog.
Vekar got that dog in him. That's a nice joke, I like that one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the baby harrowing to resolve so I can move on.
Baby Harrowing
Whoa.
removes a lot of fearsome blockers here, actually.
Oh, and it's the race color as well. Whoa. Are we threatening lethal? No, right?
Always.
16 damage. It's
We can
16
also play
damage.
the dog. We can also
Love me some
order it,
dog.
like we block dog, then LeBlanc, so we get the LeBlanc spell,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not that
This is
bad.
good.
However, Shawdogs does have enough mana for Ruination next turn, so Vekar needs to be very careful. There's the LeBlanc flip.
Here it is. Yeah, developing for Vekar will definitely be very scary.
Yeah, down to 4 HP as well. We were so healthy like about 3 seconds ago, and now misrates did the misrates thing.
Yeah, Mr. sneezed on our Nexus and now we're dying.
So we can summon a lot of units, but I feel like if we do play the Darius, it is just gonna be a ruination. So maybe we go for only the thing is we can only develop one unit this round, so it is correct to play the Darius, and I feel like this is definitely a ruination angle.
I feel like
they could
we
also like
needed
play
to...
Callista, right? Play Callista and just Vengeance?
No, just Ruination.
Ruinate.
It feels like it was an angle to just start with the mirror image, just to test the water, you know?
Maybe test the waters. But instead, a board reset.
Into
Double
Veil Speed
Vengeance
win.
on Shadok's side. And that's just the win. Well, look at that. Everybody's favorite. Miss rates. Yay, miss rates.
You know, I keep saying that overwhelmed wins, but overwhelmed doesn't seem to win anything, man. This deck is just getting beaten left and right, like, what is happening?
Yeah, apparently the Overwhelm is not that good into weight color, you know. That is why we are miss rates Champions League, you know.
Yeah, this player really need to, like, you know, like, feel the inner Rico in them.
Yes, channel the inner Rico Rex. We Rex. With Overwhelm, we flex.
Yep.
Okay, so...
I don't think we did it, man. We don't have Omen in the dog. That
we
into
do
Rico.
have Yolowski.
And they don't have Soul
Anti-Blue.
Harvest.
Survive,
With no Soul
finally we see
Harvest.
it survive. Okay.
That's it. That is a win. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, the dog swinging once. Classic win. Could have seen a block plus Quietus here, but yeah, we need that unit to be able to copy with the landmark.
Yep,
Ooh,
here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Buff Ballista, that's a 5/4 for 3 mana. That's pretty decent value.
Yeah, the dog said, enough! This cannot stand.
I'm pretty sure he said woof woof, but yeah. The rough translation should be what you said, yeah.
Yeah, around that. I mean, even the dog starts talking after meeting that many mysteries.
True. Okay, we might see just an open swing here, because that would mean the dog survives again. But we also could just see an Icor. I mean, a Barb. Or maybe something like a LeBlanc and then keep up the Sky Splitter mana. No, just swing. Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, I think Vekar is like noticing the pattern. He was like, yo, I tried to develop last turn, he just soul cleaved on defense, so now let me just open attack.
Yeah, fair point. He also does know that in hand he has a... Oh, there is mist.
And that's it, just for dog.
Yeah, Shadows in hand has the ephemeral miss, right? So he could just summon to block, you know, decent blocker. We can try to save the dog here.
I would say the dog.
Decides not to save the dog. The dog did the job. Wolf twice. Got 2 buffs onto the deck, and that's good enough. And we just play a red Bard Mace.
I think Red Bard is actually the star player here.
Ooh,
Wow.
That's the star player. 6/5? Holy, that's a big boy. And we can play a 2/1 with it as well. If we start with that, it's probably gonna get just, you know, seasonal depression with the glare. There we go. Granting it gloom. Probably letting this go and then just playing a 3-drop.
That's Sky Splitter though.
Yeah, that does kind of stop us from playing the overwhelm unit though. The ballista.
Yeah,
Okay, decides
I
to
mean,
save it.
what's the worst opponent can do? He have a race in hand. It's like this play is so good because it will just tell Vicar what exactly Shadow's hand is, right? Because if he skips or just open attacks as it is, he'll be like, yeah, Shadow's have a ruination. I cannot develop next turn. But right now, if he develops more, he'll be like, you know what? I'm safe from ruinations at least, so I can just keep developing and developing and developing. So it's good for me.
But that vengeance top deck from Shawdogs, just that's so much defense wise here for him. That kind of stops everything that Vekar can do, to be honest. I feel like Vekar is probably just developing that ballista and then testing the water, see how what feels. No, just opens attacks and maybe
Nope.
hoping
Whoa.
to decisive maneuver here.
I would love to play that unit. It's so buff to not give up on it. It's 6-5.
I think ballista is pretty good too. Yeah, I agree with you. We are gonna see vengeance probably come down. We also have soul cleave. No, it's soul harvest because it's on the defensive. There is. See what? Hey.
Hey, good. Very smart.
Soul harvest, which means that Shawdogs should be feeling pretty safe here. Pretty, comfortable.
Whoa. Still opens attacks.
Consider all the possibilities in the world and then still decide to open. Okay, let's see. No? Yes? No?
Like again, it's like, man, this unit is so good, but should I not?
The +2/+2 Sky Splitters preemptively. Wait, is 4+3 is 7 +4 is 18. I mean, it's 11. Why did I say 18? It's 11 now if we decide to decisive maneuver, and that gets answered with a vengeance, which is nowhere near lethal. And not even counting the fact that Shawdogs also has a Thread the Needle as well. So Shawdogs can actually remove 2 units here and only take 5 damage. And he does go for it. Look at that. Barb and the ballista die. Only 5 damage pushed. And Shawdogs.
I'm not sure why we really committed the Sky Splitter like that.
Yeah, Sky Splitter preemptively was kind of
weird.
Interesting, I guess. Let's call it interesting. Well, trust. Interesting. Okay, I mean, we do have a bird, and now with the reptile we can draw, so...
No, how do we get...
Yeah, and Saurian can get us some units here. A Gnar.
We got the squirrel.
Okay, Soul Harvest. An action too late, we already drawn from it, so it's fine for Vekar now. Yeah, okay, another removing of unit. Shawdogs needs to draw some units pretty soon, otherwise he might just get overwhelmed here.
Did he just win the game?
Overwhelmed. Yes, yeah, they actually just won the game. Oh, well, okay, yeah. Miss rates, yay! Yay, miss rates, let's go! Miss rates. I love miss rates. Yeah, they just won the game just like that. Wow. Would you look at that?
Man, no, man, come on! What is this?
This is a miss rates, little bro. And miss rates today just win.
To just watch a miss rates just beating everybody.
Well, that is what miss rates does,
I mean, come on, what? 3 hours just miss rates beating people.
Yeah, it is spooky season, so misrates do the misrates thing, and with that The Azir's Ascendant get a very, very quick 2-0 with a dominant performance by the miss rates in a what we called a overall favored matchup, right?
Yeah.
Apparently not that easily counterable, I guess. Good luck to anyone trying to counter them tomorrow in the big open tournament. Well, yeah, didn't work for the Poros. Maybe it did work out for somebody else today, but it definitely didn't work in this best of three. So yeah, well, that's kind of how the miss rates games go, right?
Man, I'm
Okay,
sad.
I think we do have time to catch some of the other matchups in the same round, of course. For the Poros, we have General Schwartz on, I assume this is Morgana Udyr, and of course for the Series Ascended, they were on 9 miss rates lineup, so we are gonna keep looking at miss rates for them. We currently don't have the best of 3 score, but we can focus on this game, and we see a Yadulski Snowdog getting killed.
Dying.
Yeah,
We have the buff. We can save him technically.
maybe it is worth to save it. We're also getting a stance, which will also get reduced to 0 cost with our Udyr next turn. And this already looks like kind of a better position for General Schwartz than Overwhelm ever were in the previous best of 3 that we saw, right?
Yes. Whoa!
Ooh, that's a big dog.
You know, it's a scenario of all time when you have to think about, do I drop dog or do I play Udyr?
General Schwartz decides just to open, I guess.
I mean, really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm really scared of that ephemeral in-hand miss rate. And also his Wraith Caller gets summoned as well. I'm not sure if it was the best call, but definitely a call they went to. And look at that, they already got them to 10 HP. Which isn't too much, especially when we can give units overwhelm with our stances here.
Yeah. The problem right now is, I would think, as I said earlier about how Udyr into miss race works, is that sure, with Udyr you can survive a couple of rounds, but when the harrowing turns comes, you need a very important card, and it's called Bloodhound Berserker. You need the 4 cost. You need that. No, you are not playing harrowing, and if you played it, I'm just gonna remove it with my 3 cost spell. That is what we need right now, and we are not finding it at all.
Yeah. If of course, if that fails, we do just kind of want to win before that, but it doesn't look like an option, especially because we do see a Ruination, and Schwartz needs to be very careful. We also have the scores, and it's 1-1. So I'm happy to inform you that Sleepy Panda and Ziersena did lose a game on miss rates. So miss rates can bleed. The gods can bleed, guys. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We can beat it.
We never seen it lose though.
Yeah, we never seen it lose, but we know they lost, you know.
Are we the problem?
Like a problem.
Like, is the stream actually giving miss rates buffs or like?
Well, maybe we're just spreading the miss rates propaganda here. Maybe.
I mean, I'm starting to feel like we are the problem, man. If you're watching miss rates, like miss rates is obliged you to like win the game. Maybe that's why we never do 2 miss rates in the same game, because then maybe, I don't know, the world would have collapsed or something.
Yeah, because then one of the miss rates has to lose, right? But not here.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can commit Troll Chant. Why are we not walking with Omen Hawk though?
I'm not sure what the dog did to us, but looks like Schwartz said that his dog had enough. Okay.
Also, I mean, probably will save the Udyr as well, I assume here.
I don't like that.
But I feel like
play.
this is committing too much resources. We don't have to commit both of our cards, right? We can survive with only committing one. So we shouldn't overcommit for no reason here. Let's see. Okay, deciding.
Yeah, I feel like we need to do this. Troll.
Okay,
And then
there we go.
go from there.
Okay, still single combating. This does work even though the dog has 2 power, right? But because the red color has ephemeral, when I strike, it dies. So the single combat does in fact kill the wraith color. I mean the misrates. I keep saying red color, but it is a misrate.
What is a misrace but just bunch of red colors?
Yeah. This is why I didn't, like committing both cards for no reason. We weren't dead, so we shouldn't be worried about our HP that much, because we're not surviving another full swing with red colors and missed rates anyway, so we should have just tried to save as much of the power as we could. But Schwartz decided to go for that play, and it backfired. But that Morgana, that's a chunky Morgana. Wait a minute now.
Whoa. Can that poor guy actually withstand misrace attack? Because if that's the case, then oh boy.
The only problem is, I think the misrates are already bigger than Morgana, so they can block pretty easily.
I saw +3/+3, 4+3 is 7, so with a Sun Swap, she could be 9.
Yeah, but you can also Soul Cleave on the side of Sleepy Panda and summon 2 more misrates.
Yeah, especially that this unit is shackled. Yeah, sounds like a small problem we're having right now. Morgana's almost level though. I'm not sure if she's one off. If she's one off, this can
If
be
she's
actually...
one off and we pop an overwhelm on her, I don't think she's one off though. I mean, we did target 4 things last turn. If it's 9 out of 10, this actually could be a Morgana solo winning the game.
Is she though?
Well, we're about to find out. +2/+2, which would mean probably not. Since it's going for +2/+2, it probably means she's not.
Oh man.
She does grow to 9, but we still have that Soul Cleave in hand. Or we can just
Depression?
use just give seasonal depression with the cleave. No, not cleave.
Well, both
It's
actually
like
give
11
depression, just in
times.
different ways.
Yeah, that's so true. The glare is also an option here, but yeah, I like the pass. I mean, okay. Stakes the pass. I mean, the Morgana can level. Ooh, okay, the Morgana can definitely level now.
I think I saw 9 out of 10. Well, she was 9 out of 10, right? I think I saw that.
Yeah, but we do have to survive first, right? And Sleepy Panda here has the Soul Cleave as well as a mini Harrowing, and that's just so much raid colors. And missed rates and everything. And look at this, man. That's just
I think that we're gonna
too much.
survive.
Okay, and then what?
No, that's it.
The Morgana will survive. I guess 1 turn. She buys 2 turns.
Can she?
Nope. Just an FF. And the Poros lose to the Azir's Ascended. General Schwartz, a false shorts. False shorts. And we do see apparently the Ionia Shurima deck that they run, managed to grab a win against Misrates, but then Udin Demacia fell twice to it.
Nope, didn't see it, didn't happen. I didn't see Misrates lose, and that never happened. Because trust me, it's been 3 hours and a half, and we still haven't seen a single Misrates lose. Oh, and looks like we say 1 more game. Here we are seeing a very strong attack from a small penguin with okay. That's actually very interesting. Like the game we are watching right now is definitely way different than the game that we just watched with the game before. Like sure, same order, same miss race, but right now it's completely different. Why? First, our board state is way better. Secondly, we have the Berserker. Only problem, Soul Harvest on Berserker. That happened, we might be looking into a very not pleasant game. But if it happens and she survives, this unit surviving can make the game from oh my god I'm losing to oh my god I'm winning, just cause it stands twice. Stands twice means no miss race, no harrowing, will survive against the 2 ram stance. Going for the glare here. Probably just trying to secure the soul harvest in case if any sky splitter or any 1 power buff happened. Still have to wait and see what is Mathonical is thinking of here, if he even can get rid of the Berserker, and the answer is no. The Berserker will just live for 1 more turn. But this game is late. It's third 10 already.
Oh, I'm back. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I've risen from the death just like with a harrowing, and I'm back to looking at more miss rates.
It will be extra funny if they play Baby Harrowing and you've risen from the dust like Baby Harrowing. Oh, they gotta do it. They gotta do it.
Oh, this looks completely different from the other game that we watched, which was the same matchup, right? We see Morgana Udyr against miss rates. But look at this, like this is already turn 10. How did we even get to this position?
I
Only
love this
5
game
power?
so much. I love this game
Only
so much
5
from Udyr's
power?
perspective. Only 5 power and they don't even have removal in hand. It's like, what were we doing the entire game?
That's so true. I mean, the Soul Cleave will go hard here, though.
Will it?
Yeah, you pop it on a raid collar.
And then finally the thing I've been talking about the entire day, the Udyr double stand swap.
So true. The Bladebound Berserker with the stance to double it up and deal 2, that's insane. But we are going to see Harrowing returned first. We can see another Harrowing returned.
You know, I really hate that Morgana play.
Oh, are we going to commit? Are we committing early?
Yeah, I hate that
Oh,
Morgana play. I
we
feel
are.
like we could have afforded the skip here.
So Udyr flips. That's a chunky Udyr. We deal 2 to everything, including our Nexuses. Both Nexuses, actually. But that allows Methodical to pop in a Soul Cleave here.
This is lovely. Oh, this combo
Yeah,
is so lovely. After seeing Miss Race win for 3.5 hours, this is oh my god. I am feeling so happy right now. I'm feeling so
You say
happy
that.
that we are so close to winning against Miss Race.
Close, but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Methodical can still summon units here. Okay, there we go. We summoned just a mystical. I mean, just a miss rate. Doesn't want to attack probably here because that would mean the Udyr would get a stance and then he can, get overwhelmed and then the copy of the Berserker gets out of hand pretty quick. Like this, currently, Methodical shouldn't have lethal, right? Yeah, well, with the Thread the Needle definitely doesn't now.
I don't know why is Morgana all sad, but she doesn't want to show us how far she is from level up.
Yeah, she's probably not close at all. It feels like this
Gatekeeping,
game was
actually.
like a lot of passes, just pass. So minus 11, but we do have a single piece of interaction, which is actually enough. Actually, it stops a lot here, because not only that we survive, we also don't give Udyr another stance here.
No, I think
If
we
we
always
go for
give
that, of
him.
course.
Yeah, if you go for the markup as well. Would be kind of
Yeah. Thread of Needle.
What?
Oh, wait, what? Whoa. math, I mean, I don't think we can survive, right? Because how are we surviving? This is just lethal.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait, they lost!
Misrates lost!
They lost!
Misrates lost!
Yes! They lost! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Finally!
What a way to end the stream. The last game of the stream. Misrates falling. The king has fallen. Rejoice!
Small penguin, my goat.
He might be a small penguin, but he's indeed our GOAT. In the grand scheme of things, the match did not matter that much because Azir Ascendant did win the other two best of threes, but that doesn't matter. We were here to see, to witness Misrates losing a game. Let's fucking go, man. That was so sick. I'm here.
Mighty Boros might have lost the game, but they won our heart with that last win.
Yes, yes. Show that Misrates are indeed beatable, man. What a last game, man. You cannot imagine a better last game than this one.
Yeah, that's just. I'm happy. You know, see how I'm smiling? I was so depressed after seeing last games. I was actually about to cry. But seeing that win from a small penguin, now I'm happy again.
Yeah,
Very
shout out
happy
to
and joyful.
shout out to Small Penguin. He gave us a slimmer of hope with the last possible game. Yeah, that was kind of a banger. I'm glad we managed to catch that and didn't, leave with 2-0 from Misrates like at all the other matches.
Yeah, like watching these games, like every single glare that came out of Miss Race, I feel like it got played on me. Like I got chronic depression watching the Smith Race win and win over and over and over again with the most nonsensical plays. But small penguin could be small but big in our heart. Yes,
Small
the goat.
penguin. Yeah, what with that week 3 of Misrates Champions League comes to an end. We saw a lot of Misrates today. Any favorite favorite memory that caught your eye today?
Small penguin winning.
Well, yeah, Small Penguin did win now. I don't know. It's getting late, so we do have to, sign off. Any shout outs, Vad? Some names you want to mention on air right now? Any shout outs you have?
Shout out Small penguin.
Yeah, I mean, fair point. Yeah, I'll shout out Hirsch in the back scenes. Making all of this happen, and feeding us some very nice games, especially this last one. I think he did a very hard job to manage to get all 3 best of 3. So, shout out to Hirsch and shout out to everybody who stayed for all 4 matchups. Yes, you. Shout out to you who stayed for all of those matchups. Yeah,
You.
pointed them. What pointed? Yes,
Yeah.
you. Shout out to you. And
Yes.
with that, I think that's kind of it. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope the chat had fun. I hope people saw
Everybody had
Misrates
fun,
bleed.
yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it was just a fun all around, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Glory to
Yeah,
the
sure.
Misrates.
No, don't say
No? Okay.
don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, glory to the Small Penguin.
Glory to Shurima.
All right. Well, last remark. See you all last week for another Aegis League week. And for everybody want to join this amazing, competitive LoR scene tomorrow, Aegis Open. Just get on the Discord server, sign up. If you have, what it takes to beat Misrates, come and show all of these bozos how to do it. I know I'm probably trying to counter Misrates. I'll probably fail miserably, but who cares? Because you know why? What? You know why I don't care? Tell them what? Tell them why I don't care.
He is a world contender.
Hell yeah! There you go. You heard
No,
it
but
here first.
if a world contender can't beat Miss Race, then it's just over for all of us. I'm just gonna say it out here.
Yeah,
No pressure,
everybody has to step up, right? If I do it, why can't you do it? And if I don't do it, nothing happened. I didn't say anything, and I'll see you next week here. That's all from me.
Yeah. 7.
I think Hirsch is gonna let us sit like this for like 30 seconds at least.
Shout out to Hirsch and Red
if you don't
and
move,
production
no,
and the viewers.
If
No, wait, but
It's like
okay.
dinosaurs.
I have to say it though. No, I have to say it. The fact that the people watch it, the fact that the people watch it 4 hours of just Mystery's gameplay, actually this community is strong, man. Like
it's like dinosaurs. What if you don't move? They can't see you, so all the steam.
Semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scramble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones. They seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a boo.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock bigger screens and better controls, so you can ascend towards Asgard. Go play on PC with Google Play Games. Download now.
We have nearly 300 beaches in Puerto Rico. And each one is a reason to wake early.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirit supernatural, or shy, what's all the fuss? But bags of bones seem so unsafe if it's semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scramble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones. They seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a boo. shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize,
But I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrill